Isi mu ya Apakan if you no man of friend is a sports doctor. Who's a doctor to me operation. Who ya ria a war any bibia. Until I say a man sports doctor. Apakan no bo na makuma. Until say me pay BBD too. Utu obi
Apakan the sports doctor.
Yeah. So pay BBD too.
The family Eric Kwabena Bequin, former Kotoko striker, former Blaster, former Petrojet striker. Sebano sports mu esuko, sports mu ekukudam, sports mu striker papa dia. Uyi Apakan fiwa etisenia wasaka puma na wanchiri. Sports mu taekwondo, Apakan give it to them.
Hi, Abusi. I don't say Apakan G. Said we see a guy that went to the sports hour. So my show, your family DJ or him away. Aja Rasta good da. Ure say.
Apakan GH ansasa sedaku ososoro bonja wunsuro obenteng ne yairi yote totu. Hey, Apakan GH okumafo obuafo okwantwa esu twa okwan opehene ne hina opehene ne wo Apakan GH. Apakan GH etifi epwei enefoni atoi baby atemdin wodene na ewom enti yinsam ne gu ho mako Apakan GH wode nyansa de wadiawo wo interview wo kasai wa hu brase wo radio mu kire se wo yo pabe ne wo radio mampa enti agagu
DL Power Sports emu ade ejawo dead down DL Power Sports emu ade ejawo dead down
Memory ragbe inde acha gamagbado megbanoyin sports ye metwogbono yimenko enu DL Power Sports cho gayama kakakaka verse nebe indokuchu gari velapwa ye menoyin metwo DL Power Sports ya gbono medekuku no inde ayo madena gbona made na amesia mekpromoto hwo no chome radio adre DL 106.9 sports air dimila ye menoyin inde a metwogbono tamedekuku no engbade radio walegia na nanogia anyami ganyobi tuobole bohu no koye Facebook mengamo fiamo lebine beshe lebine watashi wake sports neba egbeji DL Power Sports menkpabo fa lebine ni ochemoko ni moko akemoko ni mo fiamo ke radio afo DL 106.9 sports noni nyesmo ni watashi wake ba kajio radio ebie hani ne phobie we ni BP ye sports mini wake ba babu mene. Good morning to our cherished listeners and viewers watching us live on Facebook. Saturday is here again and we are back on your radio to bring you the best of weekend sports you get in the nation capital and beyond. Quote DL Power Sports. Please, from now till 12 noon, don't hesitate to call a friend, to tell a friend, to inform the whole family that they should tune into DL 106.9. DL Power Sports is airborne live from now till 12 noon. Ebusia ma minyina we so na memo bibiala chi amama kwa bakese pa amfambra enkrampumpuni mantem agiatum kasafidie kase ba ko peso ene eye memory da July ne bosmere da toso aduonu afimpimienu ene aduonu nan samre wo hwe wa kire obre na simano poli dunan ena agba pano nkron efi samre a ekwakosi se ewia premo ebeto no agudie mu mante nkrofo bi friend agudie mu akonfo ya tenase agudie kwanso ye ba be kom na agudie mu nsama wodo ekotwi na ekobreman ne nkanso ne awaso ntie ne awaso ate a wanya nkyeremu ne papa ya tenase a ye di nkyeremu papa no eba ofa awodo pina ewom time with Dr. Mark Ebeba enu achinso no yebekọ na amanone nsem aba efiesem ebeba abedwafo ne betena se empapa mu papa no omode ebeba enu achi ye ne mpanifo kukudam omabin akwadalen agudie no ebetwetwe nkomo na yaje omadwenkyere ede afansem a egupuno so a yeba besusu radio no aya ye de mayetiefo ne yahwefo enti yen cheris listeners any viewers no yebema mo kwan mo messages yebekenkan mo besan so afra badwumedie so na mo abekire mo adwe nyina na yakabo ano a ya tuni din deal power sports ye be down Ghana die wom ebibrem die wom na enkrofo nkroso die wa manone ton eno nso ewom ye tenase a ye air sports ye nya football enti ye sinkunya ni esisa wote wo boxing mo tennis, hockey, cricket, basketball, everything sports. And ya bobo ya to the deal power sports. Ye di eba be down. Do me no more ya sorry ye. Inti ye need ye new book so. Eni entina ye sinkunya ena memory down o pay. En sembe de guyam pro soa. Ye babe si ukoso etutu ni sreni abasa. Na ya pene poma sibre. What do we need chem our Africa? Augustin Senghor, FA president, Eddie Moma, ye friend Senegal. After 16 years no, or say Bema baby one baby na onko bium. And one some yet ever bro dwumedie so. Okay, Jonathan Petropa, AFCON 2013 and Nigeria no Ghana ni omu share semi-final. Na dia brante ediye no ofi Burkina Faso or retire in 2021 at the age of 38 years no or contested for FA president. My friend Burkina Faso mo. Nansia and you say Samuel Eto'o arise abeye FA president Edema Cameroon. Anti African legends no dodwana no era football administration mo. Yabasha won some enano pay Eddie amount. And what yeberem our tennis Barbara Krejcikova Wimbledon women's single no ono no G or the Sambia to Jaya won some eba Cars Akas Eje Merman single ono so Akas yere won some Eddie Ebebro NBA Tobias Harris, American NBA player, Osina Kandema Detroit Pistons, or the Nsembia Tuja Eddie for upcoming season now. Elebasu NBA in Samba no dia Tuja, ye the one some Eddie Ebemao, and after so Shaquille O'Neal, NBA legend, ono so Akasadia for Boston Celtics, and in Samba no Akadia formo, ye the one some Eddie Ba, ye ram out football so don't forget say ye were summer transfer intino. Transfers awodo egusua ekoso ye de wonsam ebefi amanone de abro ye tisi yandiem ewofie nso a still now no 2023-2024 season na akwawie no review no yegusua ye na the question a ye bisane say season ya akwawie no enyama ben na ekoye a say ye improve upon it next season and a den na nkoye nso a say ye ni review no enanso ye beto aso afenso date a ye de best start next season no abeto gaya de won some ede ebema and a data fixtures of the Ghana Premier League no ebeba so no abeto gaya de won some nyina ede ebema has any kotoko ebo democracy cup kotoko aje has aselu subiem. What is the main problem of team my friend House of Folk and none of pay ye House of Folk nwedro yare no mo yare no ye be kire yare o mo yare any edro mo hia na sa House of Folk team ni yare enti this and many more ni atena sia ye de bro fie House of Folk omo former CEO Hariza ko wakasa de afa team no ni nyina no ya bobba no enano pay ye de eba be down with DL Power Sports is live on DL 106.9 ebusia ya tenase DL Power Sports any edeba dumienu emmoya yen sorry so enti enidie nu obuo kwan so no ene yen entna show we DJ Omarion ena eye executive producer o producing we trying to Facebook live eye DLFM 106.9 o search page na ebe pop up na wa like your page no na wa share live feed na dia man na o thought and comment wejai ye de ebe kenkan ni nyina kama e di amao ye je WhatsApp message so ewo 0593 406565 0593 406565 eno ya WhatsApp o de ba ye be kenkan ni nyina kama Eddie Amao Jesse the incoming medical doctor watana so obetenenka Bismarck edu say enso enam kwanso ba ena yewo fa Mr. Mohammed Alasan enam kwanso ba likely say yebenya a colleague sports journalist bi enso a obedwane say otumi bedua bedididin ebetudwa Eddie Amamo me amedi dwumedi en chamedi ameje so no ayensu ano de share Apakan GH the blessed king yepese endwumedi ewiemu die ewiemu peye enti nyobo soro bo asase ne emu nyama nyina twedi ampo nyankopon no ye jai ede hyenensa ye tiefo kristofo nyina monje yenso amen ye nuanom nkremonfo monje yenso alafatia hindufo no monje yenso home sat fat and of course Rastafarians no monje yenso ja Rastafari ekwanum abie ekwano emuda ototin 21 minutes past the hour of 9 ye kosa kwesi dumie no ebebo Jesse the incoming medical doctor tunase mamenkwe na mendikan emana chimana kwaba ansana ni aka chibia no ye de atoa so the incoming medical doctor machie
boss meje so
na etisen
yankopon adom any experience in tv bia boko
ye beda ni obo soro ni asase ase esanse ye da ni ansori anka ye ni hwia ye bebisa no
unni bibia obeti
ye ndo afuo bi mane ena onde ye nka bia ai enkwa no ono no oche ope anoma obi ntini ye de aseda nyina ebema no yes we are back again efiti amanone ebesi Africa efie bebia and we interest ewen
boss and I'm interest no me room transfer issues no especially so ukoko pm England and we say Manchester United sign Sasa no kopie mu dia obonya team be say Arsenal mo eso ayro mo so metimi anya order 1 or 2 players dem ye hu say Liverpool team no o metimi silence
o my silent papa
boss oni made ba so kopie mu England say Arsenal sign na say Liverpool sign nya news
okay
say team is Chelsea sign na say Liverpool sign nya news say Tottenham mo sign say Liverpool sign nya name say United sha say mo sign na say Liverpool still no o mo da so ye quiet our system man na say BBS
na BBS
ndi na be wuram ni ahwa rekonti a United sign but still as a Liverpool for no yen share that enti o mo kan ye unim say Saudi for no so o mo ye adwa kakra o o mo ye adwa ye papa o mo see players number 4 mo free Europe ko ye no as o mo ball first 2 season we no mo hu say players no mo de mo no sa na o mo shada ansa Europe for na sa o ma sa sha asia ba wuram a o mo say twon mako na Saudi for so mo hwe your mess on project nti no omo no my so omo ba na de omo ba nya na so metimi ama omo eden akwakobo ese etimi da mo ye beba wuram so e wo tennis mi nya hwe 1 or 2 stories bia no so etimi edi mfumpa e wo hon then near ba local boss ye ba local ye beba wuram house
de omo yale o sebi
enye is the
ya omo yale in contest team no problem bom
boss unse obi bo no mo say nipa anyare Eswo kwaku nipa nyari o eswo kwaku enti has team no ya hwe ya sanyu ebegu wa hwe mekoko wusi to enti yem peso megu yem pese team be kwaku wunti no ye be bo awuram
fantastic
we say bia be den ebetimi akoso ye da boss ni made ba akoso bi me expectation na ne say ni show ni wie no ni etima nya nipa be 4 anase bia 5 be ma from say dear power sports the we ankofosity no o de ye pese be sponsor mo
fantastic enti Jesse ana abusia watenenka say ordinary initial thought and comment edi abano ye tnasia empapa mu no masa obe papa mu ama wati asie pa enu achi nso no ye Bismarck ebeba ene ye wofa Mr. Mohammed Alasan enso ebeba like he say a colleague sports journalist bi nso ebe joining ewa obedua medididi ebetu dwa area ma nti your surprises bebre e wo show ne so e di emam eno achi nso no ye ne eye mpanifo akukuda mpina no ebetwetwe nkomo e wa anwoma ne so baby edu yi de ye corner time with Dr. Mark ye di abro na otwe bia ye tenasia ye ne Dr. Mark edi nkomo won say edu weekends say an exercise awodo no ye na obi wa sebe ya bi wono so kronim say exercise okoye no e di problem bi e di ebebre ne ye ne doctor edi nkomo e di fanya pomudin concerning exercise nso part of sports inti ye ne doctor edi nkomo doc ma ya ma wa chema wa kwaba mfam da DLFM so
yo mejemo so mesanti chiechia mo mune tiefu nyina
tiefu nyina je wo so doc
edo bibi anso as
sure doctor sana memene da bia ye no ena no penso no ye sane ye tiefu nyina no ye tieu eden na award my and the doctor
amen san si DLFM fo e tiefu nyina no preview say ya senya opportunity a bibi kakra ye won ye ba be she na ye nyina ye hwe bibi efrim na no pay ade amba be kan wan say me heart attack we really say heart attack kra no den na heart attack any say akoma na nkasa na ebo no apart from say pump blood vessels my body ni nyina no eno ankasa o blood vessel supply no blood man di ejuma nti ono ankasa nso hia moja eno ankasa betimi aboa ono akoma na ankasa no ono ankasa nso di ejuma nti obi obenya heart attack no obi a sa blood vessels na anantin na supply akoma na ankasa moja no emu a block say bi a clot bi na akwakoshim ana say fat bi na akwako block sa blood vessels na akoma no muscles na ni cells no enya moja no a supply oxygen and nutrient ama heart no nti odema ifa na akoma no muscles no me start egu enya blood ni eyi ni nti na failure na enu ankasa no intimi enye ejuma bium ida so die be stop ana say square fa so ye ejuma no ano be brass eitim di wu eba na heart attack ni different kakra cardiac arrest when no make one sem later cardiac arrest na ndie no ye electricity concerning electricity in the heart and I say current heart ni no tiene de make heart attack in kwa one sem no be ka so binya heart attack say na nipa na be fail o study do binya heart attack one symptoms na say obi hu ni say obo be ya oya obinya chest pain na sa chest pain very severe and e bi ono mo a enye chest ne pe na be ya oya sa chest pain no better say pain no e call left hand no ana say okon nto so be ya oya apart from obo na e ya oya no afi nto so no obo say ohumi a ensi so ohumi a ensi so nti ohumi bibi kakra pe no abre ana oti wa bo nse afi de ohumi no ohumi ko mu afi de untimi ohumi mpie bi afi obo so betimi afono during that time obo nse so chest ne oya na obo so be fono obetimi afi nso so ana afi nso so obo nse obetimi atem fifire because go through stress any mduzo be nse afi utim fifire no bi baby say go na heart attack him for cry na bi obetimi nya heart attack obi o heart problem bi obetimi nya heart attack at any time well obi o BP obetimi nya heart attack diabetes obi a heart problem a dia wo no congenital heart disease ana afinzo so no obi o sickle cell so ana obi an cholesterol wo so cholesterol so obetimi nya heart attack no obi ono mo jot ana obi o smoky any form of smoking ya nipa no betimi nya heart attack ana obi ono mo nsa opensa pa we are not sure obi a so betimi nya heart attack at any moment at any time na requirement so na bi obi a emphasis we nya heart attack da betimi afa so aye exercise and exercise be na eyema saa ni pakoro no na unya heart attack on so rekeke so ko exercise unya medical clearance Enti obi a wotie mi a wonya heart attack da bia no dika go hu doctor say sisi ama recover aname go to recover no exercise be na yema me ana betimi ama me clearance e dia ko me gym instructor ho ama na boa me na metimi aye exercise a be boa me ana na exercise a ebi etimi boa obi a wonya heart attack da bi na ba be bosu walking nanti say walking and just normal walking at least 30 minutes 3 times a week very good obi a wonya heart attack jogging so good for obi a wonya heart attack da I'll recover cycling na bicycle a yetwi ana near war gym na ejina fa kono so exercise timi boa obi a wonya heart attack da swimming Africa dey intense is ka for na swimming pool mu fie ana mo na bi ono ma go swimming for just be a weekend bi also okwa swimming pool swimming is one of the best exercise for obi or heart attack ana stair climbing be a staircase bi abanso staircase bi ono obetimi afura sane kakra unye ni gidi unye ni gidi because heart attack no mostly obi on full staircase na hono hu na de na start nti we stair climbing na heart attack we no smoothly na slowly se na be ya ana pool walking nsuom na onanti pool walking because no na resistance kakra omunti no eboa na komanu tini boyi ena strength training ebi ni sa lifting na omo ye back wo heart attack Enquires so call it na enko peje adie bi emu yedu we started from low weight we started from low weight nkakra ko pem bi our strength beti mi edu enka say wo heart attack when your heart attack don't think call left uni obi any competition ena flexibility works say be a stretching utiona utini wonsa utini wona ni ade ni nyina boa ema obi a wonya heart attack da no ni heart no etimi recover edwuma yi na obi a wonya heart attack no niam bi a ba boss yi niam bi a before so ba ko start training na bibi no say wo ye from clearance no obeye exercise be maybe me kasafa warm up you have to warm up the body say be original now we kakra bi o tintin pon kakra bi so that the body will respond say oh nipa asumesi oba beye ade sei sanzo so na wuwie na obejaye a yenja ne keke obesi ye nyama nkitingiti bi a ebetimi abre body na se na afinzo na say we monitor heart rate say your watch is bi no mo no mo a omaya e monitor o BP ni heart rate ni bibia nti wo kwaje ma obetimi de bia to nsa ana wo ye exercise na obetimi de bia to nsa na we hu bibia wo say heart rate no e drop ana say e kosoro bibri ana afinzo no say wo ye trainer medical can start slowly enko starting gidi bia because one day heart attack na bezaba na we until starting nkete obi on my treadmill na ye mo gina so gym na enu etumnika fa na no gina za se utumnika okwa na akwa start from high no dimnika sa ye be fa ufu na akofie mesrew when your heart attack da okwa ye ni slowly kitwe bikeke penu to say 90 ya onante na finzo say utie wo body no so wo ya ade na ade we memfeli okay but you we say ujai cause heart attack na ba a serious something say intervention and bank ma wo be wo ho no mo ena exercise so you don't hold your breath say ohumi and say utia ohumi utia ohumi say me una we si ohumi no exercise a bit me abo ma was exercise no obe home ese o check environment no so environment need too cold don't do it and environment need too hot and yet because body no ebe ma problem then you will do more heart attack na more drobi say okwa ukuta we drew back on nitroglycerin and in a vasodilator a boy be veins in him and this when you heart attack then a doctor do what to sign no so okwa kuta sandru no mafako ni do aside sanyama we nyina no mpacha usumuki a ese ujai usumuki ese ujai ono munsa ese ujai na afin so no ese udi aduane pa balanced diet it will say ope unnecessary fatty foods me mpacha ese otwe movie ope unnecessary junk food na udu toton ya ni bi ehun nya na udia ko hu dietitian normal proper diet guidelines as obi e wonya heart attack na betimi abo aside exercises ma boso no we obi a we stressful nso so a say we avoid and now reduce stress. You need rest anytime be you be and you have to rest because stress it may lead to heart attack and I think no so try to be reduce weight. Heart attack and be on market if one to Kenya because someone na fat and those who move be into a heart attack will reduce weight. Who BP and diabetes and so a part of our wound really send your bear won't send your heart attack and I won't remember heart attack. And I walk cholesterol, not a mechanical cholesterol once. We'll be checking the cholesterol and found slim and now also go cholesterol there. And found cholesterol no more drew. No, my doctor, ma withdraw no cholesterol number of him. No exercise count. Not burning all the cholesterol in the body. Into Niama, we are mabobosui, and a yam will be when your heart attack and now on the way to get heart attack. Oh yes, I never win a bit well. But first seek clearance from your doctor before you move into all these exercises because ABN aside of heart attack, no other condition here. Exercise here my boss we and fever.
Okay. Doc, none of pay, you better was the power for a church or the ama. Ye jaw kwama walk with your dog, minim near the betra toward the ama, yenny a tifo.
Last one, I made a bit try to say, DBA meka, answer now be exercise, and now be quite gym. And I said, Jim, no make sure say, on beji medical report, because in Gofu baby who are Jim. People don't hear about that. Even Bokra and Gofu boy and Gofu who are failed, you who be at TB. Into hospital, call you all the necessary tests. Normal medical reports, so we are fine. Anything you can go through. And son, because one day exercise, I'll be inside the problem, a baby, every Saturday and Casa. We do be answer.
Okay. Doctor, nano pay any at you for a share for Facebook in Nano. You better ask it from Bra in your mind.
You,
Matty will be ajo, so meet your mamma, so I
do better.
Matty. Okay, bye bye.
Bye.
Abusia yane Dr. Penny, Dr. Mark. Ena ye no akwakodim komo nanope de afa exercise awodwa ye ni ade ene okasade for heart attack on se uyo bia wo heart attack problem e bia wakoma no hu se problem o ana e bia wenya heart attack problem da na wenya akoma problem bi da wa kire mo exercise ye de mamo ene ne enya mamo ene nyama bi esi se wo kura wutia wonni akoma problem no wotwi wonfi mu ensanom ene sabe aduane die basabasa any smoking jot any shisha na boys no de asimanu so a mo bo shisha na mo bo na and that dane life wo be no bi hyenanum kuha no de abetra social media ne ade no mo ntwe mo mfamfi sa nyama na esa akoma yare na mo pe e de amamo just in the doctor ne esu ade afa heart attack boys na shisha no mo born is we no kuha
omo da dan fashion
omo dia dan enable young girl 14 years not a club not a pub na obo shisha no we twa dia beto TikTok social media air life
o se me life asemo
doctor say akuma yare no mo pa ma o
enye easy crowd no aya na minimum nti omo ha ne de ba de
wa kra
omo ha ne de 14 years 13 years 15 years na wo yesi
no obo obekona shisha pa say adane fashion
na ade we say yetimi yare so timi dan fashion
shisha ne de say adane fashion
man ye say wono say wonye bi dan so de wias no waka chikra
so mo fi say wo yes na wo ye guy owo na mo pa ma mo
enti me ana mentia so bi wo say ena menya adwuma ye na wo yes no wo pese hwan na adwuma be ma de say so wo yes na so complaining say na o man no adwuma ni ma wo yes a wani bere kwampo da ho amotima nya adwuma pa etima ye aye
yeah
ubenya sankrofo ya na ye mamme ye papa makwa bre na omofu baabi ba na sankrofo ya kwakwa twintu omo so wo kwan so na omo kwakwa je
omo robiom
omo no kwakwa robiom ntino anima we say nyina ye ne ntimi mboa ane ntimi mboa ye mpanyimfo nso omo hwe na omo ntimi hwe se da be ye betimi ede mra bi aba ye betimi aboa ase de boss ye ntimi ntu ase na emom say ye tiso no de ye betimi eden aboa ma omo timi eden omo timi ase nya sa de ade we de ewiase baabia ni ho a yebeka se eye fashion e ho no
enti yebesre ye nuanom no omo ntwe omo mfisa anyama no mo no emwa enti smoking ani aduane die basa obi wa anajo 1 2 no didi ni sa anyama I think say ni nyina no ye nhwe ye didi ye na emwa amanya pomu de no
but eno no de that time the viewers one in the same level and in same
anajo didi enye
yes be ni kwase bia o ye mane toa so bebre sa toa so bebre sa na ebu on ma you can't avoid bo obe point man obe traffic musa onkonko du fie no na sa 10 11 is a wudidi na mo ni kwase toa so sa eno de eno de nyina di mo fo
o ye income doctor kutu omo fo
eno de na ade a nyina di mo fo ntino ye be hwe aduan di mu eyi what I say see be nyina chesu ntino sa hyehyane na sefo ne bebre ni de ha yakoma no ye smoking na ade
and that boys na rain san and boys na ba na bi free sa
ye pa enye si enim so yenim ha be free mu dia bawo so still yes ye de yes ye ntie hu jai yes ye ntie hu jai eno an ye adwen se be den ye be wi a wo de ompuno sa wo jare mpo a ana omom so kitchen omom use da wo ko ye fence ye villages na omom use sa eja omom so eja na hwe hu se na ye ba no hwe de be se ye sitie etoto so de se hodom na aye deep pa the same thing na yakoma no se etimi ye yakoma wo sa na be den yeah etimi yes awokoso ya na we u smoky de eko mu a ntino boss the mechanic say so pese unyini etimi che na se utimi di enchine na pese udi wa asase se so na se fence adia adekunton bo ba pa asase se so no u pese utimi enyini duru na so u pese utimi achieve dia the mechanic say we den so utimi twen ho free sa nyoma de ben ni nyina aye ho na ebre bia so na wa de wa visit wo fence hospital na say wo doctor frequently said be a bit mad etima boa boss what you etima ka say bia wo de sa na mani na wo nya bi by onyoma kitingiti bi ho no ma wudi a ana say nua ne mdie kwase bit mad an so bit ma course de ebre bia no emfa wo say wo smoky ana say wo smoky no waduan diem kwa bit mad an e bit mad sa ha na de etima ba de ebre bia no ye make sure say bit me visit ana say bit ma sra ya doctor for no frequently no bit mad ahwa hu say bibia san eden intimi embayan so
fantastic enti Jesse ana watene nka no baby odu ne de ye kwa ma no na nkrofo nkrosu nsem no latest any exclusives no yakwa kofa ni nyina e de abro Ghanaian live on Facebook mesrewa Ghanaian live on Facebook eye DLFM D ni a capital, L ni a capital, F ni a capital, M ni a capital. Ni nyina bom DLFM. Na what in term na wabo 106.9. Na wa search page na be pop up na wa like page no. Na jaw comment or show comment ewo. O de assembly atwagu agudie mu a opese wo kire wadwene twoto ye baba na ya bekin kan ni nyina e de ama eno DLFM Facebook and friends WhatsApp no 0593 406565 0593406565 ye bekin kan ni nyina kama edia ma baby adu ne de ye de amano ne nsam na eba nsuo beto a emframa na edikan yentie we mfam prapra kwam ye ba ye de obekona ye de amano ne nsem no e de abro
oyine ya twenwo akinka we ya twenwo ewradie ebra na be kenya mi asema yentie akinka che babu smiasie wonya no sunsumo ye be kan ye ho eno na sawama sawama
Mado, se me dada se mi fidi biye. Eje ne mo susu de beje bi hute. Se mu ni me dada me man fani easy. Me ne me start me rapid it to DK. Se mo feel the way me tibi give them. Mo pese mo ne me tro na su buni pen. Eja me pese me fato kata chire jidima. So believe it wanna be the body beti bi nyama ya kape deba 80 man party. Yeah, you be man. Se me come to this man jam hunu God. Come choma beda mo jam lisu mo was. Hey. Eja me pese me tukwa eko widi ba. Se beti menya kape de beta me ni pedia ho ase bi baby pizza. Mabako twibeda che. Na se ne mahunu mo mani so de ye teaser. Na so den nya me pe. So me pese be sasante so for we any Kenya. Minya me ete me prayer.
Why you rankasa? Na nenya me dia wonu ankasa. Adi da fichine mabefie wani bie menye bie ene benji mi sumi dansie na de na wonka me huma yento hallelujah 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 hey hey
Mado
hey hey
Mado
Hey!
Keep walking.
Crying over bien tantam so ayan kwana microphone cross on sama ya bobo no ewa monone no yemfa embesumo de Ghanaian live on Facebook DLFM 106.9 okwa na waja comment nyina wo ye backing ka ni nyina kama dia ma wo me media manone nsam na eba na still dia meje so no ayensu ano de share Apakan the Blessed King na sana abribia ya shama no ne nsam na se ayeye no ye sha se de fi ebibrim ye ya yendi me ye sha se dia ye sha se e Senegal na Senegalese Football Association president ye friend Augustin Senghor na papa aye FA president for 16 years area ma ye friend Senegal na omo ko 4 years every time bia enti 4 years no wa koma ko enan 16 years ni why FA president na ne mono aso ani ye pa so hwe Senegal football tumi pejanity ene omo mema team no omo mono ewosoro man mono ewosoro omo junior national teams ready omo mono crowd the least said about it the better was ye pa enti na nkan krofo push no say onto aso enye FA president esan say obo adwuma na adwuma eso ani na so ochema o se bema beyebi na wamba beye ni after 60 years no Augustin Senghor echima ontumi ntoa so enye FA president emfama o man ye fani Senegal biem enti o se ne 16 years term no eso a o step down election on babekwe no obi from be contest no winia eno ne nsama efi Senegal ba ye de ama o ende anope e wo dwumedie no so na ye da so gina FA nsensem a ye kopiem e Burkina Faso football association no omo so enche bi omo be election na former Burkina Faso national team player your friend Jonathan Putropa na okay AFCON 2013 o my your friend Nigeria AG no omane Burkina Faso na call final na Ghana echia Burkina Faso semi final na sa game no referee ewia Burkina Faso for no ni obebia say Ghana betumi qualify the final or che penalty at what na Ghana boss no sa game no referee ba say obewia na Ghana etumi qualify CAF kra etwi referee no aso na so Ghana ye ne ebebia ye ntumi qualify Burkina Faso ehye etumi qualify ekopie mo final na sa game no obeka Jonathan Putropa Isaka Bori no muni ade ni omde ye Ghana that day na Jonathan Putropa ekasa squad na 2021 and retire from professional football say ontumi to aso embobo biom at the age of 38 years no Burkina Faso Football Association election eba so no wa file for nomination or contesting as FA president say yentu abama no na ono Jonathan Pitropa embe new FA president and former Burkina Faso and wonsam no na nanse African legends no o ma start o mo rise here o mo person mo lead the various association nanse ya yehu Samuel Eto'o ewo Cameroon o wa be FA president yehu Didier Drogba wa contest ye disqualify no near the still na bemu muye Didier Drogba epeso ye FA president ewo Ivory Coast na Togo krano ya tete so mu pushi say Emmanuel Shey Adebayo enso be FA president emfamomo and the Jonathan Pitropa enso actually ti say Burkina Faso ope FA president enti Asamoah Gyan Steven Apiano no ene Augustine Ahemfu Emmanuel Ajimabedo no monso monke kamo wo Ghana na munya na muntwimuti na ye football mumbelidi emfama ya ye de wonsam ede atwem na ye fi African footballer ye rem e boxing ye mfa nsembi emfam fi boxing emfama dia Anthony Olua Femi Joshua Nigeria ni nanso oko boxing de ma British na British heavyweight boxer we wakasa na according to Anthony Olua Femi Joshua no o see growing up no na ohwe boxers bebre so Ebit say Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, Lennox Lewis, George Foreman, and then Nkika ono na ohwe mu nyina so na mo obi an story etachi ni pa na o influence ni so onko into boxing no Mike Tyson or see nienti and say Mike Tyson at the age of 13 years no ye an robber na o ye troublesome kid that obi an penasem society mo na so Mike Tyson with a mindset kita no o to me turn it the narrative down Emma obesisa and story Emma to me rap boxing mo Emma obey champion at the tender age into ose Mike Tyson a story no etachi ni eno na influence ono Anthony Olua Femi Joshua and they ono so ababe boxer yenti Anthony Olua Femi Joshua.
I look at more of the stories. Obviously, like you got like the Mike Tysons of the world, but then I like Evander Holyfield a lot to like his courage and his size and his willpower, the way he fought, who he came up against in the division, Riddick Bowe, Lennox Lewis, Mike Tyson. He fought the top-notch fighters where, like, even fought George Foreman. Do you know what I mean? Like, what a guy. I just love the stories of fighters. And Mike Tyson was the one who got me into boxing due to the fact that he was like a robber and a troublesome kid up until the age of 13. And due to his environment and the way they managed to build his mindset, it wasn't like just his physicality. The way they changed his mindset, he managed to become a heavyweight champion of the world. And it showed if you apply yourself to something, you can do anything. And that's why Mike became my favorite, because of his mindset, like the way they molded this kid. Like, he wasn't a child prodigy boxer. He was never like this young kid that was penciled on to be heavyweight champion of the world. He was penciled on to be going to jail or end up dead. But he ended up changing his narrative due to determination, obviously meeting the right people, and became the youngest champion ever. So it just goes to show if you apply yourself, you can do anything.
Anthony Olua Femi Joshua, Nigerian British heavyweight boxer, and what in Casa Mike Tyson, and it me influencer and also era boxing wababe boxing champion. I don't some the amayefi boxing sense my young remo our tennis near fan sembinso mfi tennis and famrodia Barbora Krejcikova if your my yefene Czech Republic na Wimbledon 2024 echoes wa my yefene England no women's single no ochi Italy abaywa yefene Jasmine Paolini etumi ebono etumi ewini women's single no the AC ne so na according to Barbora Krejcikova no or say emrasa tennis against the ekoso between ono and Jasmine Paolini no result no nimo or see niento ye san say game no na tension wom na mu ayedin edu baby no abre enti no person yini focus ne attention concentration edi fi game ne so na o stay e game no not try to win the game enti result no kwa there until say final ball ne ebeko out a referee ne ebe bona aben say in the game no we close no ansa no to nani ekohwe eye board no so na owu say ono na wawini enti according to Barbara Krejcikova no or see ono de mbra oni Jasmine Paolini bono until say game ni be kwa wie no na onim kra so ono eno leadia wawini
Now, somebody it was actually Claire Boulding told me today that in the final game of the match, which was so exciting, it was toing and froing, there was a lot of tension, a lot of nerves, that you didn't actually know the score. Is that right?
Well, I was trying to stay in a present, so I was trying to, not really knowing what's going on and what is the score. I mean, it was difficult, but I'm really happy that I was able to hold my nerves, and that at the end the ball from Jasmine was out, and that I was able to celebrate after that.
So did you not know that you'd won until you saw the scoreboard?
No, I mean I kind of knew that if I can serve well and get the last ball, that I can win.
Barbora Krejcikova, if you're my friend, Czech Republic, Wimbledon Women's Championship no or singles no ono na otumi AGDC ni says what in can Carlos Alcaraz if he Spain na ono so and winning men's single no na o sit na niagie pa na sa kwesi ada na etwam o winning men's single no a great day for my friend in Spain esane say ono etumi winning a men's single no e tennis and to Spain AG Euros no enti o si that day na a great day and the more my friend in Spain no si na niagie say why part of history the among my friend Spain on that Sunday or see or approach this year final no better than last year San Obo final no enti no to me winning Carlos Alcaraz.
Honestly, I'm still excited a little bit. Obviously, it was a great Sunday for all the Spanish people with my final and with the Euros final. Spain won his fourth Euros Cup, so it has been an unbelievable day for everyone. And I'm really happy about being part of an historic Sunday for Spain. Yeah, I think I approached the final much better than last year. I think I did a really good work on it. Tried to play calmer, to make the most of the opportunities that probably he brought to me, in his first games, for example. But I think I played a really complete and great game that I'm really happy that it was a different final. Walking on this beautiful court, it feels like the first one. Winning the second title here, it feels like it was the first one. So I'm gonna still feeling, that reaching my dream and, going, my childhood dream again. So it's a great.
Carlos Alcaraz if he Spain honor and Wimbledon 2024 no men's single no GRC ni nanso a watene nka yeremo National Basketball Association yekwanitia FN NBA na Tobias Harris American NBA player osina kan the Detroit Pistons na ose the upcoming NBA season eba no opese oye the best leader at the Detroit Pistons na o make sure say every player our Detroit Pistons team no obuane mo to me reaching potential no send a season eba no Detroit Pistons omo money more NBA season no able to me akosoro Tobias Harris.
And lastly, before I let you get back to this game, what are some personal goals that you have for yourself coming into this season?
To be the best leader that I can be for this group, to make sure that every guy on this team reaches their potential and their ability. That's the biggest goal for me. Going into year 14. I had a lot of experience in this league, and one of the most satisfying things is seeing the youth and the young guys in this league come up. And for us to just figure out how good we can be as a group and have the best type of team chemistry and team flow for us.
Tobias Harris, American NBA player, Sinakai, and Detroit Pistons, and I wanted in Kano. Now, Tobias Harris at one in some sonori to your HMR. Or say in the Detroit Chrono, a special element Samson a Detroit Pistons team no a very special element essence ho and Oshia and a wife into team ready na kuma mupa no say the coming season ever so no or share him so bet me abua Detroit Pistons now omo to me agi NBA no e DSC omonanso.
Just being a part of something special. Detroit always had a place in my heart from the time that I was there originally. I met my wife in Detroit, so, you know, that's where she's from. And for me, it was an opportunity to be a part of a young group that is taking the right steps in the right direction to really turn this thing around. And that meant a lot for me, and I was excited for a new chapter.
Tobias Harris and Watin and Cabranteway, ma membona baso akuma ekitano no. Akuma papa okwa America, Detroit Chromo, Watini sika esi dime mako oha 100. Ena odima homeless people omwa eni baby dano watini sika ena osi dine mako oha different ebiwa 3 rooms ne room ebiwa 4 rooms ebiwa 5 rooms edosu bebre ne nko single individual ena osisi dan ewa America kromo edi amankrofo a eni babida na omatnem enya America fo ne nko se ufi Africa se ufi se wo Detroit kromo na uni babia woda nko a eya branch friend Tobias Harris osi dan mako oha na odi ama omo a eni babida abrante na kuma pa nyame enhira ne yepa na Shaquille O'Neal eya American former NBA player osi na kan edema Boston Celtic. Now Boston Celtic and so omomode bono e was through pa. Now according to Shaquille O'Neal no or say season ya babe komo say Bobo ko efe Boston Celtic ne former team no or person omo to me egi NBA no edisi omo na so dia e say omo remaining hungry na omo ye dangerous no more approach season no with all seriousness and ebetumi abo mo e mo betumi agi NBA season na e beba so no Shaquille O'Neal yentie no.
The Celtics are well coached. Tatum and Brown, they finally got it together. We know what a great 1-2 punch looks like. Guys like White, their role players are great. This guy really didn't get a chance to, showcase. He came in that one game and played fabulous. But if they, remain hungry, they can win. Me and Kenny talk about this all the time. It's called the championship blues. Guys win the championship. They come in the training camp with the new cars and the sunglasses and this and that, and they kind of forgot what it takes to get there. So if they remain hungry, they're definitely going to be dangerous. However, still have a lot of teams that are saying, yeah, you won, but you had it easy. Dame was hurt. Giannis was hurt. Embiid was hurt. So, you still got a lot of teams in the, and listen, Philly, with the signing of Paul George, they're going to be a dangerous team this year. So, on paper, you could say, oh, we definitely have enough to run it back, but you got a lot of teams, especially in the East, that's going to be gunning for you because in their minds, you won the championship too easy.
Shaquille O'Neal, a former player at the Boston Celtics and Americans no wabo NBA at the amount na watene kano yefi National Basketball Association ye remo football Graham Potter a former manager at the Chelsea Bobo Kono na osi wanya great break wakwatena chiache I reflect in Yamabi a koye di mano and it near Ankoy offense no wa energize wa charge no says yade or feeling ready and excited say obefi break abababe kochi enti right opportunity bia e bana kwema or ye baka obetumi e kochi Graham Potter.
Yeah, I've had a great break. I think it was, as I said, the journey from where I started to where I finished doesn't come for free. It involves, moving 3 countries and with a young family and all that comes with being a football manager. So I think it was important for me to take a break and reflect and re-energise. It's been a good time to look at other things and other sports and other teams and go around and visit places. So I feel really ready, really excited to be back when the right opportunity comes. Hopefully you'll see my face again.
Graham Potter, former Chelsea manager, and what in Ghana. What do you say? Gary Southgate resigned as England national team manager. No. Graham Potter manager bakwa ni din ebom so betumi aba na wababe replace Gary Southgate. Na according to Graham Potter no or say enye afe na obabe kika science nsem no enti nsantwafo ama no pensam kika mu pushing platform mo kika nsem no masa momfa sa England national team job nsem no emfanto nchen na mom ni obeka ne say oye proud of Gary Southgate adwuma obeye edema England national team no na oration the war in bibia obe decide say obeye next Graham Potter on Abrantia your friend Gary Southgate.
Well, I think today's not the day to speak about that. I think I'm here to get this award. I'm obviously very proud to get this award. I'm also very proud of the job that Gareth Southgate did. I think as an Englishman in football, I don't think there's anybody that has more respect than he has. How he conducted himself, him and his staff, qualifying for the tournaments, going deep into tournaments, getting the country behind the team is an amazing job, and I think I'd like to wish him well. I hope he has a nice break, and I want to wish him well for whatever he decides to do next.
Graham Potter, former manager at my Brighton and Hove Albion, and I will coach Chelsea a paying and I want in car. Yeah, in one side, some area young money and fast stories living to us now. Now, yana bigger foreign trans near Nim Como Woman on India. Yan Shasiam Fanfi Manchester United, Bobo Kona Akache. Now, Manchester United officially, almost sign a French 18-year-old central defender. Your friend Lenny Euro, and in F. Bobo Kwa friend Leo Metropole, our Maya, your friend of France. Now, 5 years contract, and a Bobo Kwa friend Manchester United, at the Amano until June 2029, our option to extend until June 2030. Sika Mayu Etia, at the Leo Metropole, 62 million euros. Yedon Como Eddie Atwini. Na Abrante na Real Madrid and so Epeno. Na Real Madrid somebody Omuntiamro 25 million euros. And Leo Fornes Massa Montse Muntiabe 50 Diane Monkopem Bebintra. And a Mayu Eddie Bed Buyer. Bobo Kwa Yefen Leo Epushi Lenny Euro. Na Opeso Kosiaka and Real Madrid no. Oma pushing a wako sign Eddie Amabobo Kwa. Yefen Manchester United. Na Abrante Yefen Lenny Euro. Ababe the most expensive defender of all time in the history of the French Liga. Yet was some at the amount na Leo Metropo Bobokwe na say omu produce excellent central defenders here pa okay Gabriel Magalhaes a wo fi o ma your friend Brazil Sinakai at the ma Arsenal no e hwa no fi na say omu produce Sven Botman Osiaka at the Newcastle e hwa no fi and Lenny Euro and so a PFU a wabasan at the Amabobokwe friend Manchester United yet was some edimo na enye Lenny Euro nkwao Manchester United any Brantia, your friend Manuel Ugarte, I will feel on my friend Uruguano, or my agree on personal terms. So Sinakai, Edema Paris Saint Germain, Nisika, and our Tribia, Afibio Beji, or more agree, in few Bessan, or more agree now, no, Bobo Quiet friend Manchester United, and then Paris Saint Germain, Brantia Sinaka, Edmono, or Moneno Atrikin, Comasana, Bobo Quiet friend Manchester United, able to many PG, Arachi on agreement, not Manuel Ugarte, Abesinaka, Edema Bobo Qua, your friend Manchester United, now PJ, and so a pushy some beside Portuguese midfielder, your friend John Neves, and in a few Benfica, or Portugal, like he say Manchester United, et me on Yamaye Kakra, on bet me Enya Manuel Ugarte, now Ababe Siaka, Eddie Mama, Yedosam. Eddie Emma. Now Uram our Chelsea Akatia. Or more player be almost sign on Eddie Fista Rennes our France. You're very Leslie Ugechuku. Now Abrante do fi Nigeria now so or see of France. Argentina for no kwaka mo se montiase. Ufi Nigeria so why or Diabronia. O pese obo anymore man your friend France. Now Leslie Ugechuku ni ameti any se bobo kwa friend Chelsea. team be eba so be fan on loan. Or my ready so be my Brantia. Your friend Leslie Ugechuku to me akolo ni ameti any say teams FA Germany and the England teams no ebi epa brantia your friend Leslie Ugochukwu he don't sell Eddie Amao Ngoro Kante French midfielder Osinakan Saudi Pro League no Eddie Mabobo kwa your friend Itliad na West Ham United omo England omani abre so omo person omo dia brantia your friend Ngoro Kante Eddie Saudi Arabia Saudi ba mainstream Europe na West Ham United Eddie bid Eddie kan akọ Mabobo kwa your friend Itliad Mwa bed no edit to serve dustbin bim say Abrante your friend Ngoro Kante no or a key part of our project no mo ye into omo nya ready some beton ye still na no West Ham abemu mbu o ma imagine some be koso epushi na omanya Abrante your friend Ngoro Kante na waba be sia kan ede amabobo kwa your friend West Ham United ye won some ede ama Man City so no ayom first signing of the summer na Brazilian wonder kid your friend Savio aka Savino na Osinaka Edma Bobo kwa efeni Girona Spanish La Liga last nemo no ni parent club no Bobo kwa efeni Troyes omo France na Troyes ene Girona ene Man City nyina no omo nyina ye under City group ne dia na endero Man City etua 21 million pounds ene dia man Troyes na ebetumi arise akosi 33.6 million pounds add-ons no ebeka was signing 5 years contract until June 2029 and Abrantia your friend is Savino, Ebalesina Kai Ediama Pobokwa, your friend Man City Edwasam, Ediama Jesse number 26, na Jesse na Riyad Mahrez National, Eno Ena Bobokwa, your friend Man City, Ediama Branch, your friend Savino, Obabesina Kai Ediama Yedwasam, Edimo, Aston Villa Sono, I agree a fee of 50 million pounds, almost signing a branch, your friend Amadou Onana, Ofi Bedjo Mosina Kai, Edima Everton, no Abesina Kai Ediamam, Nyami Admo Ochra. And Obakwaye ni medicals no or pasia na branch your friend Amadou Onana no I signed a 5 years contract Eddie Amabobo kwa your friend Aston Villa sign no na omudi na replace your branch your friend Douglas Luisa with you akwako PM Bobo kwa your friend Juventus here some the amount Unai Emery or Titan S20 team no said be next season enyamako ebekoye Ediamano and it's Douglas Luis eko na Amadou Onana eba pe omu nyina mmode mono wo ye pa ye de wonsam adiama yemfi England yempiem Spain dia Real Madrid o makache ene ye hyase di afi nananse am and almost signing Brazil wonder kid bi your friend Hendrik Felipe did fi Bobo kwa your friend Palmeiras ewo maya your friend Brazil na Real Madrid say a branch your friend Hendrik Felipe no ne official unveiling no ebekoso July 27th memory da edi animi and then and unveiling no ebekoso Santiago Bernabeu Real Madrid ebetumi unveiling a branch your friend Hendrik Felipe no me edia cheria say Hendrik Felipe so efi Brazil abeka Real Madrid ebusu no a yade won komo edi atu anim na urum Real Madrid akacha unim sa branch your friend Dani Cavaya obom right back no wenyi enti Real Madrid for a new right back say Umbra Niameti ene so omo plane say 2025 English right back your friend Trent Alexander-Arnold no obey free agent into 2025 or ye free agent Real Madrid ayomadwen so mbekwa kofa Trent Alexander-Arnold na wababe sia kan edi amount into Real Madrid pushi say a branch friend Trent Alexander-Arnold no more extending the contract and from Liverpool na next year Umbra sina kan and from Bobo kwa friend Real Madrid ye de unkomo edi atuani na Sergi Roberto captain Edman Barcelona na ne contract na ebewie na so up to now Bobo kwa ye friend Barcelona and an Richie agreement on contract extension to near banner Chuma branch friend Sergio Roberto Obefi Bobo kwa your friend Barcelona as a free agent now are competing for Esia kan Edia Mama ye won some Edi atuanim ye fi Spain ye mpiem ewo maya your friend Italy na Alvaro Morata captain Edma Spanish national team no senior kan Edma Bobo kwa your friend Atletico Madrid na officially no Bobo kwa your friend AC Milan etumi assign no new release cost 30 million euros no and omutia wa Atletico Madrid akachia Alvaro Morata ebabesina kan edi ama AC Milan 4 years contract and a was sign or option for a 5th year na nipa bia o bompa ye esua frɛ twediampo nyankopon na wasua frɛ nyamia Alvaro Morata esomo no striker we ni money e fam on shada ntwa tobia na won big class enko na Alvaro Morata ebo o shase e Real Madrid na Juventus abefanom na Real Madrid asa akɔfɔma de na waba Chelsea na Atletico Madrid fo akɔfa na wasaba Juventus na Atletico Madrid fo asa akɔfa no ende ordinary achem AC Milan enti abrante AC so obobo no on boss more team da big teams nko anobo na so ne mbodebon fam enti ni pebia no usu afre nyankopon no wasu afre nyankopon se Alvaro Morata nyamia osum na ontwa tew na so big clubs na NSN no na wamasa nyame no enso esu abawehwew jersey number 7 era boboku a ye friend AC Milan edi ama abrante a ye friend Alvaro Morata ye don sam edi ama na Giancarlo Todibo a French central defender Wesina kai edi awa bobo kwa ye friend Barcelona pen na ende Osina kai de ma OJC Nice French Ligue 1 ne mon e wasro ye pa ni amete ene Juventus ene abrante agree personal terms ni sika obeje na otwibia fibia infie dudu obesana ni amete ene say 5 years niaka ni se Juventus pushi se omone bobo kwa ye friend OJ Nice ebe agree on a fee na abrante ye friend Jean-Claude Todibo etumi abesina ka ede awa bobo kwa ye friend Juventus no ma ye friend France no nyankopon ehwom with young talented central defenders ubenya William Saliba ewo Arsenal ubenya Mohamed Simakan ewo RB Leipzig ubenya Benoit Badiashile ene Axel Disasi ewo Chelsea ena Bebrena ekeka wa momone mono ewo suye pra Ibrahima Konate ewo Bobokwa ye friend Liverpool ene Jules Koundé ewo Barcelona inti France de nyankopon ehwam with quality talented central defenders ye pa ba ko account no Jean-Claude Todibo Bobokwa ye friend Juventus epeso mo kofa na ye de wonsam edi amao Cesc Fabregas former player edi ma Barcelona Arsenal edi Bobokwa ye friend Chelsea na wewura coach mu wakwakofa Italian club ye from Como edi o ma qualify edi abasianum next season obebobi na the contract no wa extended for 4 more years edi ama Bobokwa ye friend Como next season no Cesc Fabregas edi be coach ma ye de wonsam edi atu anima enye asem ketwa na Dortmund akache no omo striker bi ye friend Yusufa Mukoko na abrante fi Cameroon now so obo edima Germany na Dortmund force omo ye willing say omo be sign abrante ensan say Seu Gurasi Aba ni playing time no ebe limited Nicolas Fulcrook enum nyina ewo Karim Adeyemi enum nyina wo onya bi embo enti according to Borussia Dortmund no omo si team bia odi 20 million euros ebeba no omo ye willing so beton abrante a ye friend Yusufa Mukoko edi amao na Bayern Munich eniabre se omo pese omo sign abrante friend Xavi Simons edi ni fibobo kwa ye friend Paris Saint-Germain omo pushi so betumi enya Xavi Simons na wa ba sina kan edi amabobo kwa ye friend no Bayern Munich ye de wonsam edi amao na Atletico Madrid any Liverpool nyina ni abre say RB Leipzig omo central defender of France ye friend Mohamed Simakan omo pese omo kofane ba na oba besia kan edi amaomo na RB Leipzig de omo su obi nton na akokọ bede kwa wutima obeba say ya Atletico Madrid say Liverpool no wutia 40 to 45 million euros a ombe jai Mohamed Simakan mu na wa ba besia kan edi amaomo ye de wonsam edi ma Paris Saint-Germain pushi so betumi edi Bobokwa your friend Benfica Arechi agreement na Portuguese midfielder your friend João Neves no wababisia kan edi amom na personal agreement between PSG and Abrantia your friend João Neves no oma agree bibia ne aka ne say PSG able to me any Benfica I agree on a fee niameti and it's a Benfica your margin say 120 million euros and omoje say PSG etua normal be Abrantia friend João Neves edi akono akokosia kan edi amom na PSG pushe se Benfica ebete buone so kakra na omatumi afa abrante a ya friend John Neves no obesia kan edi ama na nanse PSG de obi nim nienti a omo pe Portuguese players asemsa Danilo ewo Vitinha no nyina ewo ena Goncalo Ramos ewo ena de omo kwa kofa abrante a ya friend John Neves ababeka we mamanya wonwa omukita Portuguese sporting director your friend Luis Ocampos enunti ena osisa Portugal nkola no ewura PSG sa ye don sem the amount no Olympic Marseille officially no oma completed the signing of Mason Greenwood from Bobokwa your friend Manchester United 30 million euros ena omutua dachi bia omoton abrante friend Mason Greenwood mayu ebenya 50% sikana ebetumi APM 5 years contract ena omudi amano omudi jersey number 10 na Aubameyang no and omodi ama branche from Mason Greenwood so she na obesia kan fama Bobokwa ye friend Olympic Marseille ye de wonsam edi ama na Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang efi Olympic Marseille omo pe new striker na 2 strikers and omo pe Edin Ketia edi afitima ye friend Arsenal and na South Korea striker ye friend one Hee Chan awosi akan edema Wolves no ono so omo pe no so mbra na omo mienu no emu ba ku bi omo benya no ana omo nya mienu ni nyina omo de omo beba normal be replace Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang wofi Olympic Marseille team no ekwa ye de won komo edi atu anim na Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang meka no wasemi wofi Olympic Marseille akwa sign 2 years contract edi ama Saudi Arabia team a ye friend Akwadesia na one Nacho Real Madrid no ene kwa kosia kan ewo team ba ku 2 years contract until June 2026 ɛna wakɔsan na ɔmo de jersey number 10 ɛna ama no ɛna afibia no ɔbɛgye 10 million euros saa sika wei ɔna ne wɔ Ghana ha ebetuma ya abrosan bɛyɛ mmiɛnsa ma 10 million euros ɛna Pierre Emerick Aubameyang ɛkɔ akɔgye ɛde agu ne bɔtɔm ebinom asua adwuma adwuma ɔmo asia ne de sika wɔ mbuduta ɛno ɛyɛ football ɔba ne mbɔbɔ a na we push no no wabɔ ɛsan sɛ wiase nyinaa adeɛ a ɛma sika ɛyɛ mmienu ɛyɛ football ɛne politics na Saudi Pro League team a yɛfrɛ no Al-Ittihad ɔmo nso push so ɔmbɛsan French winger yɛfrɛ no ɛyɛ Musa Diaby ɛde no afi Aston Villa for deɛ ɔmo sɛ aberanteɛ no ho hia ɔmo na mmom no sɛ ɔse ɔbɛkɔ na Al-Ittihad ɛpɛ ne deɛ 55 million pounds ɔmbɛtua na ɔmo mfa aberanteɛ a yɛfrɛ no Musa Diaby na ɔmbra no ɔmbɛsi akan ɛmfama ma yɛde wo nkɔmmɔ ɛde ato anim na yɛyɛ ne yɛde nsɛm no asi na abadwafoɔ no atena ase ne awura ma no ne nsɛm no na ne aka akyi bia no yɛde abrɛw ɛwɔ dwumadie no so a ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa nsɛm no kɔ anammerɛ no kɔ nti yɛmfa nsɛm no ɛnsi wɔ ama no na abadwafoɔ no ntena ase na yɛnwura mu ɛwɔ ama no ne nso ɛmfama wo na still no yɛyɛ live on Facebook ɛyɛ DLFM 106.9 for messages ni nyina fa wo yebekin kan edi amaw na onso no wahu ne ekọ ene ne ba ana fensu ura mu ewo eye Facebook a DLFM no fa message ni fa WhatsApp 0593406565 your friend ayensu ano de share Apakan GH the blessed king Jesse ewa yankọ ne nchen no nra ma no ne nsem no emfama Jesse once again ma mensanchi obiem
yeah boss major so
yɛde amanɔne nsɛm no ɛde aguɔ menim baabi a ɔhyɛ ase afi ɛne baabi a ɔbɛkɔ akɔwie wura amanɔne nsɛm no ɛfa ɛman
alright yɛnsama yɛtiefo nyinaa kɔ wa biem from radio 106.9 megahertz so ɛne anɔpa yi boss nsɛm no deɛ wode bebree na atimi agu hɔ nom na baabi a mepɛ sɛ mehyɛ me stories na ase free no team ɛfɛn sɛ Manchester United so we team ɛfɛn sɛ Manchester United ya last season no enyoma ntima anhyɛ da nko yi amfa mo bebree saa wohwɛ a ɔmo forwards ɛna ɔmo back no na ɛhɔ no mtimi nwunu yi pa wohwɛ a ɔmo forwards and say in terms of so goal scoring ability na wɔ form then over defense ne so a ɔmo hyɛ 4 a ɔmo hyɛ 5 ati ɔmo hyɛ 2 a ɔmo hyɛ 3 ati ɔmo nti sɛ wohwɛ this current administration a ɔmo aba na mehwɛ a ɔmo yɛ adeɛ yie pa de ama team ɛfɛn sɛ Manchester United etimi ɛwɔ hɔ no because omatimi ahwan we say this department and then this part omatimi identify the various department Manchester United ehia say omatimi strengthen or say the be next season no and say enko into next season no bibia be den ebetimi akoyie e dey amatimi efen say Manchester United but that is not the talking point. The talking point this morning and say Manchester United Paris Saint-Germain or my brand here now midfielder I friend say Manuel Ugarte and omo no but pen omo pesa brand here we say no personal terms any BBA to my juma it say a cut between Manchester United then Paris Saint-Germain team no as on me conclude BBA na brand FN say Manuel Ugarte no but ma join Manchester United as the third signing of the season but this is the case team FN say Paris Saint-Germain omu jai brand FN say Manuel Ugarte mu am ma join Manchester United no so mutimi nya the proper replacement edema brand FN say Manuel Ugarte. So I'm about room e with team FN say Benfica. Some brand FN say João Neves and community yɛ den enja ne mu emfama team omuntimi nja ne mu emfama mo na nko no me replace a brand FN say Manuel Ugarte. Ansa no matima ja brand FN say Ugarte mu am net makopiem or Manchester United. So they need a replacement for a brand FN say Manuel Ugarte. This is the case so we piem Manchester United almost omutimi ne ma almost kwa fa brand so omunya be so omo pa brand FN say Manuel Ugarte. Almost okoko pie mo Manchester United team ni man omo brand FN say Casemiro then a brand FN say McTominay e wo team nim e so mutimi jaba akokwan na mutimi pave way e dem a brand FN say Manuel Ugarte e ma bia den etimi cause yi e dem a mutim no enti Paris Saint-Germain e be so muja Ugarte mantimi ba omo pay replacement e dia ma no. This is the case so muja brand here mu so I was Manchester United between Casemiro then a brand FN say McTominay no e so mutimi jaba komia den e ma nitimi e den ekọ said be ya obetima pave way e da ma sa a brand here etimi e wo ho no enti ko pie ma Manchester United fans no omo ntimi hu say omo ka say a brand FN say McTominay ene enko and I say Casemiro and Enco. And it's no Saba done Hedica at the Manchester United fans no and Manchester United board on the management in Aden almost. Boss, you shall deal with saying. Sako PM our branch fence Casemiro. Branch fence Casemiro obey PM team fence Manchester United no. Say near China more than more are no the womb with team fence Real Madrid and son or bad team fence Manchester United now. And yes, I'm more than one or the Real Madrid phone and you be and or the buyer or the team fence Manchester United. All those or Bayern or instead than ye bad sir with my boy team near pa. No more than one or Real Madrid no. Dear and you be another team fence team fence Manchester United. Then second, a branch fence Casino, Nymphiano, a quanimu. Osha last season. Now there was a pointer. Some Manchester United, so Bobo area. Now some more than 190 man koye. And I say be Manchester United 8 million 1 and I say 2 bia. Now United legends and so more play players be any blame at my mom. No more can or moon year branch FN say Casemiro intimate film. Now the only the more money is here. Or no multimedia event so bonny me the 8 million branch FN say Casemiro. And to me me dem hu say Abrante fence between Casemiro then Abrante fence McTominay here and komu ja Casemiro kwa ma na kwa nke na metima boa ama Manchester United team na den etimi ade akonkan because Casemiro no ofri team fence Real Madrid ebe PM Manchester United no me de me free set ade bia so ye de ma United team ni bia wetima ye then mfie so ye den esa wona fa this is the case yesanya Saudi Arabia teams bia o masa show interest our branch FN say Casemiro into the better so major Casemiro my made am net mako then you shall branch FN say McTominay McTominay of free team FN of free Manchester United Academy and on promote no man by senior side and also last season when Timan said that no match playing time here and for my team FN say Manchester United no more say second half biano Tom di Nibama would me deliver up to expectations say yes on some team man match playing time obetimi aboa Abrante first McTominay no more bomb second half e bi on Manchester United bi o da form bi 1-0 bi Abrante first McTominay ba no e be conjure some magic bi no be share goal bi na kwakwa draw and say bi 1-1 fence 1-1 bi na Abrante first Casemiro fence Abrante first McTominay timi ba oba no e ba be share na e kwakwa 2-1 and it's all last season na games at Manchester United boy ya omo Abrante fence McTominay timi ba second half nyina na oba no ntima ngu no man say wotimi deliver ya ebi wakwana Manchester United ehia points ne critically Abrante na ba no wotimi share goals no etimi Manchester United etimi nya sa 3 points na e ma bia etimi course nti Abrante first McTominay so believe say this is the time wetima tena United match ye pa so this is the time e will say papa fence Eric ten Hag otimi man time no amani etimi deliver say yes on so obetima den obetima deliver outward the billion. So what you say? In the team Abrante fence, would the Abrante fence McTominay no compare Abrante fence Casemiro even age wise. Nedie in Quebec as Abrante fence Casemiro the Enco. Yes. Then so if you are talking about class and an experience there, then you wish say Abrante fence Casemiro the bad international. But if you see then that was to so more Abrante fence McTominay am net mako. No matter maintain Casemiro no matter maintain Casemiro me won say omuja no man kwa ometima regret in the nearby future
adent na okasa
yes at the question make us and say Saudi omumfie no compare Casemiro emfie no wosoro esa na Abrante fence McTominay then say we McTominay sa wo hwe the year under reviewer McTominay ne small chances omo the man no man be boy at the match team of Manchester United. So how to compare Casemiro Diana and the Moon said and Trimbiasa? Meanwhile, this is the case. Ne Casemiro no starting games at Manchester United. So how do the money to me tones and Yenia? Boss, Usha, Casemiro Diano, and far ahead of Abrante FN say Abrante FN McTominay. You bet Maka say, no match playing time and no Yano so and also can be. And until na ye ntimi hu ni de be ye ntimi hu no kesi bia sa no eni so mutimi maintain Abrante FN say McTominay no so mutimi ja Casemiro ma ntimi kwa eno ya de a ebetimi aboa team FN say de be Manchester United etimi e wo ho no then boss ye hwa ade bo hanum say sa okoko PM e wo team FN say Paris Saint-Germain na say na ye ka no won say Abrante FN say between Casemiro then McTominay say ba ko timi ko ansa na omatima pave we de ama Manuel Ugarte e wo ho no
yeah.
Yes, this is the case. Benfica for us, that's why we are stubborn side. We say the 8 million.
Omo transfer
ye din papa.
It's not easy sell Benfica player for the Benfica.
And Kasa transfer by now, I think Manuel Ugarte, I think Nkasanko bad that. Nemo.
Okay, no more the Chelsea and
Enzo Fernandez.
Almost 120.
Omo players nso
that's why Kromo nyi.
Omo players nso mo come ntimi nhyara nya ibiasa o. Hwe Goncalo Ramos. They say Goncalo Ramos wa surplus requirements e da matim event say Paris Saint-Germain. Still now almost say João Neves. Ade na mo hunu say event say Benfica team.
Power Sports.
Ade na mo hunu sa Benfica team no. Enti ansa na Manuel Gatti so ne de on e betima smoothly ngi say bia brand here friend say João Neves no matim eden. O matim anya no. Sika Benfica for person o mo je no. Paris for say nya so metima den o metima 2 seconds kan don person o de abrante event say Renato Sanchez here den etimi kan de no etimi kan sika ho na o kokofa abrante event say João Neves e de e ma etimi eba so ukokopie mo ho no ma team event say Paris Saint-Germain for na say o mo di sa plan e kan ho e na Benfica for no say sa abrante ni wages no yentimi ntua e na o mo so don't worry say player so ogitum so be team event say Paris Saint-Germain ko ade a don't worry, see the Renato Sanchez ne kan wa ni wages no ye betima den atua bi den e de aka ho enso koko piema answer na United entimi nya branch event say Manuel Gatti no e ji say Renato Sanchez atia say yes obekọ Benfica then na Benfica for so atia say yes you atia say ye betima ja branch event say João Neves ma den am net my team event say the Paris Saint-Germain enti no e na esi akwa ya ade a atwetwe so mo bo ama Manuel Gatti ne deal no asa den asa ekọ e na boss no ma dey massa dey we so no ma dey money interesting sa 3 players here omo involve in this transfer ni nyina no okokopie ma omo agent ba ko pe omo agent ba ko na ma dey no dey interesting all those ebeba mu dey nemom ani say agent no why na dwen say opeso we den opeso yes am what Nuno Mendes
no oh stubborn man Nuno Mendes
and na one day no interesting don't why na say opeso twom kakra nti João Neves then Abrante FM Renato Sanchez then Manuel Gatti no mu nyina serve under one agent or Nuno Mendes nti say bibia beden e betima konkan boss mani etimaje e da matima fan say Manchester United yi pa mani etimaje e da mom because o hwe do mu sie na hu say omo striking force e wofom na wofom last season then omo defensive nso e na nso wofom in the say omo akofa learning Europe omra na omo strength omo defense in the omo defense setup na emfa mom
o hwe this signings ni nyina na omo di aba na Jesse striking problem na o ka problem say omo problem on Joshua Zexi no omo di aba no the right player to solve problem no o hwe Lenny Yoro na or the right player to solve omo defense problem no and I got no omo de ne ba no obetuma solve midfield problem no mo no share these 3 players ne mami so omo ye the ideal players omo betuma solve problem no amaman you ana
boss uni ma de ba ko a e was event nkofo pie so omo share no so Manchester United this is omo recruitment no so omo kokofa Ruben Stewart ne ba na nkofo pinti asese na so omo probi am let am be boa papa fence everything haga enka revenue so don dey ne modern mo coach mu dey enka esen because enka your coaches be bro hono ma o metimi di o my ideas etima boa papa fence everything hack nemum enya enka enya revenue so but the secret ne say me ba hanim say be catch say papa fence revenue so no okọ team fence say PSV Eindhoven e wo Netherlands no or your forward coach or shall say free U17 U19 then U21 as a forward coach and son on one day PSV Eindhoven team ni na den so in terms of say 20 players in terms of say almost goals no dey papa fence Ruven so oye good into Joshua Zexi in the first place no enunti ni nyina kan ho bi enti on dey papa fence Ruven so den etimi baaye no boy no so hwe na wontimi nya so goal machine bi anaso wontimi nya so exceptional in terms of goal scoring ne mo nim say omo da assistant coach bi aba ono no wetima training U17 U19 U20 then U21 for Westwood as a coach in or that experience no betimi eden obetimi da boa abrante fence de ben Joshua Zexi am net mind atima na share mo go say e Manchester United into obetima ka say be Joshua Zexi no on say that nye so goal puncher bi but don't forget say assistant coach omo de na bam o ye coach see en train striker emani ntimi nse go odino so de na tikra na bobo na obetima ase no de papa fence Ruven so o ye good e wo ho then say okọ abrante fence Lenny Yoro ni fie ni wo form then see the previous defenders omotima free Lini Metropole team nim e France etima ko pie mo different clubs ni nyana ayo defenders no mo kwa omotimi deliver up to expectation enti omo so believe say the side players need to me kwa omo to me deliver up to expectation say that we are presentation now we kan no we sha for the past 3 seasons ni no defender bia na obe free Lini Metropole team ni metima ko bia okwa ne mo no wotimi eden wotimi deliver enti they have that belief say so wotimi deliver there
enye defender nkwa of late omo one of the talent factory clubs
exactly
omo players ne ko omo bo Hazard so okay Hazard
yes Hazard
Oba yes I mean Victor Osimhen
mo
yeah she Gilbert Megaes
omo nyina
and Steven Boatman a lot even says a Cromo Jonathan David or Boboni omo only player Ofiwa went to my boy Nicolas Pepe
yeah
Oba
Arsenal
aside Nicolas Pepe no omo produce players no Cotima Obo
yes
Obo even Nancy we you see Yazizi nom any Buraki Yomas no Cromo Koteki omo ko boni
omo come to me ko
until omo produce players no ba bonte
omo produce that players no ba bonte omo to me bo in the Manchester United no omo believe be say Abrante papa fan say Ruben is omo na ba West Ham coach no in terms of say defensive no or adwin team ho no because ni na wetima coach one specifically no defensive midfield and then what strikers what coach into they have that belief say that Lenny Euro na omo de na the ban on nimfie no de 18 years what you say and I make a show say Ruben is no coach omo baby o ya de ye pa no say young coach youth and I say young for youth no entimi the limelight him so they have belief say Lenny Euro na wa Barbican defensive setup at Manchester United na nimfie no war from 18 years no the man can help the guy to become a top-notch defender anytime I can find the number then we are talking about Abrante fan say Manuel Ugarte boss so ne time with Benfica Abrante no a good midfielder. See, the also be a good midfielder. Even now, Crampono, who can midfielders are me good in Europa. Untimin can first 10. Abra more Abrante FN say Manuel Ugarte near them. Untimin money DM from Bambi. Then they have that belief say Abrante Nimfio from or 23 or 24 stand to be corrected. Nimfio no almost 24 years. So they have that belief say Abrante no bar. That's a Manchester United a man a match playing timer. Obeti me Aboy United team no. Go say we United and Vim no ma and your man team ko yi kra. So they have that belief say so oba na say be oba be can Abrante fans say Bruno Fernandes mo ho and I say be oba be pair with even McTominay mo ho with the kind of fans the coercion or make ma create no and bit my boy team fans say they Manchester United. Then we shouldn't forget say United, Mr. Make say United I'm very happy for United. They say almost no this season no the United no from defense to attack no na bibia poor into almost here recruitment management on the side from the technical team from the technical side up to the fence or coaching side into omo recruitment omo agwan to press amba and so no be recruitment no omo di kan here the recruitment no the technical aspect because some banner some the down technicalities now no the one no the team fence Manchester City the Newcastle dan assault mo ba omitment abo team no enti no omo fiti play ko be nkonkoto team omo fiti play ko be nkonkoto player be emfa ne makeke omo di player ne ba no omo so okay ye di player ne ba no ye hwe technical department na yetimi wo coach bi honom anase ye obi honom a obetima boa ama sa player no yetima grooming yi ana ansa na mefa player ba no ansa na omo di player ba omo de na ide omo de na ba so here previous season na United no mutimi ye panic buying mutimi ye so many panic buying until here metima can even Casemiro cramp no eba Manchester United no na panic buying and mo kokofan ye de buy until ma hwe hu say this is in there omo hye bibia sentem said de be ya enkonkofa de ba dia panic buying bia de intimate enfamba enti me ka say I'm very happy for team ye fan say Manchester United me kan ne say Manchester United omutiminya Joshua Zirkzee na wetima ba no then Abrante FN is Lenny Euro na so omutiminya Manuel Ugarte kan ho na say delete mo ever kan na so omutimi enya quick adaptation na say the coaching system of Papa FN is Erik ten Hag and Ruben so say it me favor these players at Manchester United ometimi aye challenge for the title next season men ka so ometimi name top 4 and also mutima tough time and the match the defense the top 4 clubs no adia Manchester United a bit meden a bit mawuram ama bia den etimi akoso yi e ho no boss yen France yen go PM ewo team a ye friend say Real Madrid a un say uko PM o team e friend Real Madrid a almost sponsorship ba ona djuma ko ba ko sponsor omo Adidas Real Madrid for almost sponsors no ba ko no boss Adidas France etima ko post ade bi ewo omo Twitter handle omo ko post ade no ama Brazil for omo etima dwa yi pa na ebe busa won say ade ba ade na ko timi ko post ya ama Brazil for omo etima dwa sa boss akoko PM ewo Adidas France a omo posti 579 na omo etima post no so ko PM ewo Real Madrid team no msesie ya one say number 5 JC Jude Bellingham na 5 JC no then number 7 is here hwan number 7 JC obi o say number 7 JC Real Madrid team no Abrante FN say Vinicius Junior then number 9 Abrante omo current signing FN say Kylian Mbappe enti abra France Adidas etimi kokko posti sade no mo Twitter handle no ena ama Brazil fon say kan ye kale say Mbappe ba Abrante FN say Rodrigo no ade o metima yi ni mu enti amu metima dwa yi pa omo so metima yi ni mu ampa enti omo hu say 579 no abra France Adidas fon kokko posti omo say kan ye ka say Abrante FN say Mbappe ba ya de Rodrigo attention na mutimi ye de man no on timi fam man say biem we shouldn't forget say kokko piem Brazil from national team they say obi o so mo number 10 no ya Abrante FN say Rodrigo enti omani ye de etimi ho ye pa but boss ade ba ko say Brazil for no me person mo share no so ne say o so mo ti ase say Abrante FN say Mbappe no omo ntimi ncha na ho no enkonko hype Abrante FN say de ba dia Rodrigo because baby a obeko bi eden honom so mo ti ase say Abrante FN say Mbappe ono eden etima ba na de eden ade o metima hype no more as na Abrante FN Rodrigo boss usha ansa na team bi ebekom say okwakoto superstar no ohwe nyoma mienu ansa na okwakoto ye mfiti prekope enkonkoto superstar eden emfa na yeden emba usha okoto superstar team de number so ohwe say superstar na oba no edi ade na obetimi de ama field no so then off the field and some iden ba kwa fa superstar bi eden etimi eden number so omebo eden team no so you get what the manifest work and what the latent work the manifest work ansana obi be hwe na ansana akwa fa superstar edi aba team no said the manifest fans is talking about omokwa fa superstar bi team the number edi ade na obetimi deliver edi ade na obetimi de ama field no so say ebia ahohiahia ba yemfa ball no nto yentwetwe yenhye anase ntimi mmo team amane ntimi more glorious a edi ade na sa superstar no beden obetimi ade aboa ama sa team na etima achieve then the latent one so e kasa fa say wetima ba no on the field no say sika kese na etua de amane ni nyina no off the field no edi ade na sa player no bede ba de ebetima offer to the team no de etimi ho no say si azako opiem o Real Madrid si team ni ma sa opo bi a wotimi aboa amade Real Madrid for musika sematima cost in terms of JC buying Abrante FN say Mbappe in a lead and sakrampo na obeka Jude Bellingham nsa na the Vinicius abede bari ababishim yen biza yen say Abrante FN Rodrigo betima offer sa de na and scalper say enka omonkonko ka say bia Vinicius Jude Bellingham and then Rodrigo na enye possible enya say be de badia ebetima possible and Real Madrid for mutimi consider sa na mamienu we nsa na mo yeden omokwa fa Abrante FN say Mbappe eden etime de number ade obetima offer field no so then off the field ede amom enti boss me kan na basan sisu bia say every next season etime kon so be Ballon d'Or etime gina say Vinicius Junior then Abrante FN say Jude Bellingham so be Ballon d'Or etime say this is when timanja every next season e kon obi o me hype no so etime Ballon d'Or Real Madrid team no Kylian Mbappe even Rodrigo kwade enyamba mu bi enti Brazil for no omobufu afu say Abrante FN Vinicius buy no wan hwa Abrante FN say Rodrigo on man match playing time no dey boss it is so much because ade Mbappe ebetima offer off the field and then off the field and on the field no ade a super beden etimi honom obetima ka say ade nti na omukasa because say ade omutima Abrante FN say Rodrigo match playing time on so obetima ade obetimi aboa but boss yen hwa ade bi ebra Inter Miami eba befa Abrante FN say Messi edna free Paris Saint-Germain so ne contract ba wi ana wo kono okokoduru team FN say Inter Miami no wunim na club na omo value na the club value of a team FN say Inter Miami na $6 million that's the club value Abrante intimi charge just 1 year pen say the club value of team FN say Inter Miami no 1.0 $1.03 billion. And I say, and I say, the club value of Team FN Inter Miami. Meaning, say, so corners are to superstar the ball team, or contribute to the fans on the field, or some contribute to them off the field. The Musans are Rodrigo, and if any Abrante have a Kylian Mbappe, one bit my offer side way, they are Team FN Real Madrid. A Kylian Mbappe, no doubt. Then, second, Ukukopima, the annual revenue of Team FN Inter Miami, answer Team FN, Master Abrante FN Messi Corner, na $60 million. That's the team revenue every year, Biana. Okay, just within just 1 year, Peno. They say that the revenue of Team FN Inter Miami, $200 million. Then Instagram followers, na 1 million. They say a team example at the cost 17 million. That's the Instagram what followers at the Team FN Inter Miami. No. Then MLS no kwano. Tamane Messi enyamba hono ne no nkoforo no mutimisha na 1.5 million people and an 8 million. Ukoko piema Messi timi kokodu and say a team example at the cost 6.5 million what 6.5 million people and I share fans the MLS league na the team honum which that was say superstar about team no ma and a team boy team no and onye team no kwa a team side esa boa fans league near the be enyina and this Madrid for no on person mu yi Abrante fans Rodrigo na emu kakra anaso omo inside am fa ne nkan plans no kakra sa Brazil for so mo tiase a hard time said omo because Abdia Abrante fans Mbappe a bit man offer and the team fans Real Madrid no a huge off the field and then on what the off the field and what on what the field boss me fa akra and traso ewo team fans West Ham United almost some pengolo kanti
boni te wo man
I'm going to ngolo kanti obeba de boss Sausha last season no West Ham United omo problem ba ko pa ya omo midfield Sausha team fans West Ham United omo midfielders ni nyina akwa central midfielders omo nyina say you obi ho no ma so na in terms of say yen defend omo defensive ability na ofom yi then N'Golo Kante obi a say can obi obo midfielder defensive midfielder this current team FN West Ham United. That one midfield in now. Obi na obetimi no hatoto no. With this ne form no. Obi na ho. Nti e pe obi a obetimi abe boy team FN West Ham United. Atima strength omo. No na adwene no nhyeda anya central midfielder. Nemom say kwakwa say in terms of defensive midfielder part there. N'Golo Kante obi a say West Ham United enya no beden obetimi abo team FN West Ham United yipa.
Near chance Kevin Phillips adwuma no mo de ba so mba ye won't man say Declan Rice square no mo de Phillips by
yes boss won't man ye Abrante FN Kevin Phillips won't man ye adwuma nti omo hia N'Golo Kante so obetimi aba say ama N'Golo Kante ni teams all Saudi Arabia omotima adwa yipa omo say team FN say West Ham United onya no so made omo jai N'Golo Kante mu ne and none as well watching. Come on, he said. Omomba Europe about 5 players in your Mokoy. We didn't buy just 1 season, 2 seasons panel. Europe teams almost saying back as I first players in there. It's not your Mako. Basana, the project of the club, then the project of the Saudi Arabia, the Saudi Pro League, you know. As one person was saying, almost one person was had diminution. A best side, a samba form. And JP and Papa fans Jose Mourinho on the Fanabachi. Omoko PM on Moko 5 player back at any free.
Alan Saint Maxim.
Yes, omo den kokko fan e firi obai. Eni se team events West Ham United. San baba fa N'Golo Kante oba Heroes na ne modern na superb no. Omo san baba fa na firi Saudi Pro League no ma. Emma Saudi Pro League na de omo ntimi sell ni yi. Then more to the point, the project of the club no be san ba form. In the Saudi for no say omo no nya de so made omo be ja N'Golo Kante men na anaso ochina. This is the case Julian Lopetegui na nya be say N'Golo Kante and a priority. West Ham United for among four so since you as a crampona among four among 5 branch anything intimi emfanemra e ho no.
But I say eno branch a your friend Jesse and our tenin ka say wa papai amanonin sewnum e de amay in-depth intellectual factual and a world educative analysis and or the amay still now no ye twem Bismarck adu say and yan wo for Mr. Mohammed Alassane so bet me adwene na minim sensu na aka o ma hye ba bi o say den o and the minim ba bia especially Bismarck
there no just ebia na okona so
into store na ye gusa ye twem say on ba ba dwene na amano ne nsem ne mu papa mu ni nyina no ye di ebesi ni atie sifie na ye di afie nkomo twetwen na abeto aso de ama ye won nsem bebre fia ye babeka na messages na ba ni yibi amfanfi wo we ye Facebook de DLFM 106.9 and making kind area film Kofi Ajman Blackman also good morning watching you inside Pick Farm into Kofi Ajman Blackman Nidia no Sadon Stephen Baptiste also amayan fire emoji and so na no usu say more fire blow ye so na no usu and a Kofi Parliament or see the best sports ever loud and clear inside Aguna Bobikuma Apa into no Kofi Parliament Nidia no Piaga or say I'm enjoying the show live from Achim Asafo Piaga Nidia no Koswa Faudi bra ye back in kind area ma WhatsApp me ba kubinfio na yem fafie semana meto aso fama dia or say good morning Apakan and your queue I'm enjoying the show inside Sogakope please more updates on Manchester United transfer and news from Real Madrid camp. Keep the fire burning this morning. One fatni din amba inti faudini bra na membo mfamao. Now we see good morning Apakan fantastic. Keep it up. Isa Omotozi from Ashaiman, Washington. Isaka Mamin Chiao and Nano Pay and so Ashaiman, Washington. Na Mamin Chia Sally. Na Sally human resource managers. The my impact media owners of a new FM any new TV na Sally Mami Chiao and Nano Pay why bibia very fine ka okoma to ye man to inti Sally a human resource managers at my impact media owners of new FM any new TV Mami Chiao and Nano Pay and so Sally inti no baby edu ne de yedi efie nkoma twetwe no ena eba beto so edi amao ye won sampi ofia yedi eba Mr. Hariza ko akasa yedi eba Prosper Harrison Ado akasa yedi eba ene insama hudu pi ena yedi ba ofie Inti ye die fie semno na eba na mamen fast da kase emfama adwumaku a omeso yasen ema DL Power Sports ye de abro enano pay omo no omodi omusika eso yemu ema ye de nsemno eba inti asida kase no enkonfama DL Lumba insupa the latest insua our town we more de brutal ope insua obenom na ebe ye unipadua no adwuma na ahohoro efie ne nkikaya bia ewo unipadua no na ma o system no energize ase jirane na nso a Lumba insupa masa wanum bi na akonom ya anom de ni bia uyem betuo enti pe Lumba insupa ni bi nanom
Mo more provision stores ahodo amotunton so muntu bi nton. Tricycle riders nso amodi bi eco delivery in so cars na mo yi so no. Monfa Lumba nsupa ne chakpo. Na sese no ana nkrofo ton. Monso amu depo amutu nsuo man nkrofo eto no. Monso monfa Lumba nsupa ne bi nwuma so eno na nkrofo beto amu benya iska. Eno achi nso mo amototon nsuo ewo traffic mo no. Monso monto Lumba nsupa ne bi na monton. And obi epensu ato traffic mo na enye Lumba nsupa onto enti o pese wunya sika na wo tons woni nya sika eno ani Lumba nsupa masa emo de brutal hey Lumba nsupa sa no pe wo bobi no hu senete inzuoni
mi hu asema menka
o se inzuoni mo de sa no
unse traffic no unse ebi mo ba mo nsuo ne santem obi ho onim so obi akwaje adru aya o mo nhwe o mo nyina aton Lumba nsupa
Lumba nsupa
enti nsuo nka eton no ho nada what is here because mi nkonko hu Lumba nsupa na mi nkonko to
ya no de ni bi
Africa to bia unto won ba traffic ma so obi ba traffic im so no ton so no so ba traffic na hwe na ota pon tempa o da ya hwe ni
Lumba nsupa
otika mu kwa hu yi Lumba nsupa ni sharp na because o to etimi ma unyini che
ya fra no abudunsu ono ma na oboado
say from
inzo na mu de
oboado say from
o Mario fa ba ko ase obrem na me fa nchire tifo oboado me mo nchire mo masa inzo no emu
eni sa opensu obetim opesa wo ton na otimi nya so mfa so
o Mario e wo ba ko
enye nsu a wo ton
na wa hwe nsu no
obeboka bebia
share package no o de omomra Facebook
o de omomra Facebook na wo da omomra Lumba nsupa na me Lumba nsupa
ena ade a wo ne se feelings abofem kra wo befa
na ba ku
because we sachet na ewo mu no
exactly
na din enti anya ba ko na o kan wo kra na apai
da wo kan o feelings en to from kra na di kan apai
leakage ni ade dabi Lumba nsupa ntesa
obi ho
wa hwe nsuo package mo am wo Facebook enyefe everyday Lumba nsupa adepa na to no wo
director kan yampa o se ade pressure to kru ba sa obi penal otimi hu so ya
Lumba nsupa mo de mo amonhwe packaging no mo nhwe ne fe wo Facebook mo amonhwe packaging ne fe endi won koto Lumba nsupa no ne na abekwa papa no
to bi na sa wo no ma e beti ma boa eno na ton ne se eno omo ton so traffic im e na se fo ni nyina shops provision shop omo pese omo nya fa so ni nyina na ye me se
e Lumba nsupa na obi an koto bi
obi an koje adru bia ni nyina Lumba nsupa e se wa pa ya wo ni nyina asi wo de fa Lumba nsupa no de eno abeton
na upe bia wo de oba DLFM ha DLFM ye wa Accra ye won kran udu Agbogba Junction Accra Agbogba Junction ye ne Wisconsin International University no na ye opposite o de ura reception wa ube hu abai wa fefefefe kokokoko no fefefe ye friend Madroatina o de ka chense Madroatina Apakan se Lumba nsupa ni biwa intimi metobi Madroatina oba hofe obeyi nsuo ni bia ma o na ebia wo store bi na ope bia ton ana eye na abafie ebia wedding bi na abafie program bi na abafie na mo pese Lumba nsupa ne be supreme bi na mo mfanye program no ana embeyi bi wo mu provision store ana mo depo wo mama me ba be mama numbers na mo be frɛ no numbers na mo be frɛ no eno enie 0263 983801 minya abotre na mabo ama 0263 983801 ana ubetumi afre 0577 475343 ana 0243 101321 ano Lumba nsupa freni ambrobi ana bra DLFM Agbogba Junction opposite Wisconsin na bra na betobi
hwe abaya ho fe ne ho fault na so beton ade bone ama wa
dabi na masa daddy Lumba no Ghana for do no enti Daddy Lumba enye sebi ade phone badwa so everything about Daddy Lumba is genuine and authentic enti Daddy mfonso ma bonten sa keke o we no ye dia fam fidie mu Food and Drugs Authority ahwehwem agiatum enti o kind
ade na wo twa
asa ko pelumba nsupani bi ndo na we no eya prapra kwan mu omo de omo ntwen Lumba beverages enche bia ombenya Lumba cola ato ombenya Lumba orange ombenya Lumba pineapple ene bia Lumba chocolate drink we inso ne de o de prapra kwan mu
in fact ye nyina enche bi ye nyina be legend
Lumba beverages no enam kwan mu eba endra onim da ya meso da na makoto Lumba bread mekoto bread me hwe ho na ya twa Lumba bread egu ena drink na me toy enso no na ya twa Lumba cola na egu era me say enche bia beba
ena boss bibiba
enti bibiba enti insuo ne de ye be prapra kwa
ena me kwa me dem bi fam ani super
enti omo de omo ntwen Lumba beverage eba ombenya Lumba cola Lumba orange Lumba chocolate drink ne sa nyama na to enu achi ye di Lumba bread ni ade nyina be pie omo so enti wonu nsuo na waji Lumba drink na waji Lumba bread na odi attach na kuma
boss I won't pay we na za ye ne aka cho za won't pay na za sister ofu die na na de opa
ko so ata we yam tu asa nyame masem
enti wonfa mo ye jana so
enti ano Lumba insupa ensem no yensi fam ne yambobo afie sam ne so fama na empende for nsinkunya na yenwrem emfa afie discussion anto asoma ye try ye benyam plan for back mi ye be so awoma so na ye ni omo edi nkomo enso ewo na abrante afa Joseph Edu esina kan edema bobo kwa ye fa ne Celta Vigo obeka ya obebobo edema Ghana unfortunately abrante ni ko praye etena chire eche pa na Joseph Edu akasa osi o praye no na enye easy emfama no osi ebi wo anadwu eyedu ba ko ene eye ayrachi dumie no okọ eye Spain eye Celta mo Vigo kromo na ye obipo bia ye friend Martin Castro tumi kwotran na odwendwen emra o mpraye kwan ofa so ebone bo o si opraye no na enye ize emfama no ebi wa enkrofo na ehye nkran including doctors and ehye nkran so nka ne kuma ntoniyem bibia ebe fine na momu ne sesi ade ne obeka ne se enyama aye better edi amano Joseph Edu player edi Celta Vigo and the Black Stars of Ghana.
It has been easy. Sometimes around maybe 11, 12, I go this mountain called Castro. Maybe at 12, I just go there to sit down alone to think about when I was not injured, how I was doing, to give me motivation. And sometimes even here when I'm training, sometimes trying to just lift my leg is not possible. Sometimes Pedro comes to me to tell me, don't worry, step by step, you are doing good. It will be much better. Sometimes the doctor comes to give me a hug, try to kiss me, to motivate me that you have it, it will come. You will get back to how you were before. It wasn't easy, but things are going much better now.
No, brand friend Joseph Edu not one Samson and osi opia no supporters Edema Celta Vigo motion in crying ekan cransha sam chirano in the difficult moment nenye easy nemo mo messages mo do mo chire ene mo confidence mo de share ni mu no na etumima in the waba back wabegyina ne na so na Osha Celta Vigo supporters ni nyina bo se season ya edimani mu no ebe fantastic season ede amamo.
I just want to say thank you very much, Celta fans, for being there for me when I was in the difficult moments. It wasn't easy, but your messages, your love, your confidence keeps me going. And now I'm back on my feet. And this season will be a wonderful season.
Abrantia yefe Joseph Edu esina kane wa Celta Vigo ena watenenka na AFCON 2025 ebekoso ewo Morocco na we no another poverty alleviation program esa se fi Morocco ko Portugal enwa sanso na fi Morocco ko Spain enwa enti boys etumi kwa AFCON ni bia ombetumi awuremo akọ Portugal eni Spain akọbo Bradis kaba fie aba behwe busu enti Blasters no ese mutumi qualify na omo kwaya draw no ye ne Angola ene omaya yefe Niger ni Sudan
NAO group mu na Pedro Goncalves coach Edmo my friend Angola or say last time omo be pie mu ebebo game e Ghana no arrangement no na very poor on bedu Kotoka International Airport flight and omo de be Kumase na ye din omo kodu Kumase no omo accommodation na ye basa na mom this time no ni oka che GF ni so omo ba Ghana yi mamo masa arrangement basa no ebi NCBM.
As I said, question about logistic operative situation like the flights to Kumasi, the arrive in Ghana, the link for Kumasi, the hotel. It was the problems we feel in that time. So it's a question about we must care, not only in Ghana, but we crossed that. In the last time, we had not the practice in the day before. The accommodation, as I said, was not so good. So because you want for sure a fair match on the pitch. Yeah. So if you want a fair match on the pitch, all the teams must to be in the better way to play. So I think is what everybody wants.
Pedro Goncalves coach Edma my friend Angola and I watching can Nancy and a democracy cup no toja Kumasi Asante Kotoko Ebechi has ebo mekamino or more Timuba Kwamenoka saying Kotoko Naji a few democracy cup no the SCO Manaso Yimano Ajimambedu former player Edema Black Stars of Ghana or say for the past 2 years no way any Kotoko game and he has game and when he has ne Kotoko game washa obeka say a great game now osin yenti okane say ball no two teams ready to fanboy interpositional changes na ye adwuma good possession na ye adwuma composure na bibia very very nice or say has ne Kotoko mom build upon this performance now mom fan build a formidable squad for next season. Emmanuel Ajimambedu ono no share 2009 winning goal at the under 20 Mayaji under 20 World Cup.
For the past 2 years, I can say this is the first time I think I have witnessed a great game against Has and Kotoko. The ball was on the ground, interpositional changing, good possession, composure, and it was very nice. I think both of them can build on this and have a formidable squad because we need them. And this is the club that can lure supporters and to bring attention on the league. So if they are playing well and we are doing a good recruitment like this, I think it was very good. Kotoko played so well in the first half, so well. House of Oak came in second half and they lost control and Kotoko took control again and won the game. It's just a cup, although it's very painful, but I think both teams can build on this so that this year the league can be very exciting.
Yimano Ajimambedu, former player, Edema Black Stars of Ghana, and Ebusia, Watin and Canon, MiPROMO Ewa Accra Heights Ofuk Akachedia, Mr. Harry Zako, and Yemianum, a Joy Sports Attrition Komo, Mamembo Muftau Anabila, Mamemona Baso, or a fantastic journalist. Now, Endra, what Joy Sports no, on a Mr. Harry Zako, former CEO Edema Hasufuk Attrition Komo, na Muftau Anabila, and Harry Zako Attrition Komono, and Mr. Harry Zako Echima. Or see or share nyama ACC or Hasufuk na, a footwa or the mema togbe afedenese. Onya embabunu youth no the running house of folk na enya sebe nkokrafo ne se or the running house of folk na or say house of folk players no omu hia attention a team no empene for emma players na attention na according to Harry Zako no or say footballers sebe empene for manim omo te se emma se o krokroma ena ne a open ubenya ede afi omo nchen na or say house of folk management a montimani enhwe players yi ni amope fi omo nchen mu benya na that be enye possible. Harry Zako.
You see, what I see is happening now. In my time, you had a good board of directors. If I look at recently, you need youth. You don't need old men to come around a club. Would they have time to come around a crowd of folk? Would they have time, those board at the moment, who are there now? Are they going to the training ground or going to the camp to look after the boys? You know, the boys need attention. Footballers are like women. If you don't give them attention, how do you get results from them?
Mr. Harry Zako ana waten nkano na anona muftau anabira ebisanse na wo kan san we nyina no ene koto shares wo house of folk na won no ye take decision ya factor into it and say oh togbe afred ekura no on tom farmer no da o say togbe se obeton shares e dia mo no ensi da na o say shares ne kura no obi wo house of folk mo
now so you take a decision I am factano into ono sa shares in the crowd or the two baby cry or see ono dear near all can say near indeno omo yeno employee na say shares our house of folk or me to me a you man no not the house of folk ebe court near the adian o ono on peso besa esanse or yes ebeyenim guasie e dia matima ye friend heart of folk.
He won't give it to me. Tobe will not give it to me. He never want to flow my shares. How much is my shares? $150,000 or $140,000, which I paid for the ticket and traveling. If you have put in that $150,000 those days, 20 years in the bank, how much interest will you get by now? Would I be number one floating shares in the club? But I don't want to fight anybody. It's on documents. It's in my box here, in my office. And they have it in house administration. But why do I have to fight? To take house to court? It will be a disgrace for Arizakor to take house to court.
Enti former house CEO Mr. Harizakor and our tenant cannot one Samson or the two gas or no or any house of folk for 6 years. BBS is or GBA or GA. Now I say house of folk and amana Mr. Harizakor. Nemo mono otnasi. Na oshende baby has omode has ekona na na kuma yani ya osi odakura ona baby ande togbe afede ene alaji akambinum ene wona bo Vincent do teso wanom ne ade baby omode has ekono osi oti wona ohun ana kuma yani ya.
I won the club for 6 good years. There's nothing on the earth I never won. Top 4, Gala, everything I won. I won the top 4, everything. I won the league 6 times. I won the FA. I won the Super and the CAF Cup. So that is enough. That's what made me who I am today. House made me who I am today. I'm so proud of House of Folk. So when I see House is in a difficult, it is my body.
Mr. Harizakor and I want to on the Joy Sports Mufta Anabila and a chicken koma yansa kabia ya bonano pay edi amao na Ghana Premier League no ebesha sie on the 6th September from 6 to 9 September 2024 na ebesha sie ye be release fixtures no on the 29th July 2024 Juada and Juada be na otwe and ye be release fixtures no and so ewo honoma na wehu ne ekọ ene ne ba enye asem ketwa kra enti eno nso ehonsam eno no na on that no and Prosper Harrison Ado Esquire or a lawyer ni penny pa wa ye adwuma di ama company sekese bebre ewo Ghana na or a GFA General Secretary or see integrity of Ghana football no is superior than any individual and any club. Inti GFA no entry so kra say club be any one bon sembi na identity the integrity of our football. Say oye wanyo so oye wanyo say ye nyini mfomfi Ghana football na mwa ema ye integrity no endimu na enwiemu die no oso ontwentwene na se kra wo club obey say anyone bon sem no on beka wachi no wakokra lawyer Prosper Harrison Ado General Secretary Edema GFA.
The thing is that for every sport, the integrity of the game is far superior than any particular person of the game. So if FIFA can remove Sepp Blatter, who was the president of the game, to protect the integrity of football, then anybody in football can be removed. So if I have done something wrong, you can send a report against me, and I will be removed to protect the sanctity of the game. The game is far important than any single person or group of people. So let me repeat it. The GFA will not hesitate to remove any club, no matter your history, no matter your level, from the game to protect the game for the rest of the clubs.
Enti lawyer Prosper Harrison Ado and our tenant kano na lawyer etwane sam so and odi tudwa echema o si adia ye ha GFA no ani say ye bogem ria na nkrofo nam social media ni ade e cancel fi de fa referees woni ade o si ye wo match review panel wo a say wo problem bi ye di game ria o betwe de akoma no ma hwehwem yenya sadie no bo na nkrofo nam social media ni ade chotron sembone de for referees woni ade abanisa high football no o si ende ye wo match review panel si ye bogem bia wie na referee na ndi ni ye na wo problem with data eno ansa wo de be kwakoda match review panel no na de ntina amujai eno na mokika nsembone e de fine league no yentie lawyer Prosper Harrison Ado nensama odi etudwa no.
We have a match review panel. So if you have any concern of any match, you report. What we don't want is somebody taking a pen and writing a whole essay about the referee is bad and cannot point to a particular minute the referee is bad, but then can go on and talk about general things. So we have a form. You state the minute, the incident that happened for you to conclude that was bad officiating. And then we can narrow it down. Now, the complaint procedure is the same for match manipulation and match fixing. We have the integrity hotline. It's on the GFA website. You can send anonymous WhatsApp, you can send email, or you can even call to leave a voice note. And then if you feel that sending it to us will not see the light of the day, we've provided a FIFA one. So there's no compulsion to report to GFA. You report to FIFA. It will be handled because our integrity works with FIFA integrity.
All right, so that was the...
Mr. Prosper Harrison Ado Esquire ena watinenka o yamfa embobo so ni nyina nsi na yahwe anim se yebe receive special guest bi e show no so na wama me message so na mkwanso by 50 minutes time oba bedu enti etiefo ntwen se enanope ye special guest kese bi e dwumadi no so obedu pe medinidi ebetudwa e de amamo omba e die wo fanso minim nia ache wo fa hye baabi ene Bismarck minim sena nsuo ni to minsi fam ye de minim se twade a e bia se nsuo ni to de no na e bia aka o ma hye baabi enti ni nyina mu no yeguso a yedi dwuma no special guest bi nso ama ye message o ye nipa kese pa e wo ye football no mo o se by 50 minutes time obedua still na your time inti oba ye benya time kakra eno no atwetwe nkomo nti Jesse special guest name bedu ye de prapra chire kakra man why
boss
Bismarck ne wo fa de obi nim ne ajo
ba go se wa bi no auto mobile park ne ye betu bi amane no okay boss me sha se dia me pese borum the former Continental Club Masters. Yes, former Continental Club Masters. Yes, she and Semba community.
Has in common out of no.
Boss, yes, has in common.
Memfa Omunyumuno and Jejo Tata. Why? So Becca has herself.
Oh, yeah.
In TSM, they has in Yumuno. Ejejo tata na obetuja wa has
enye the cry enye jansa meto no keke me say has folk supporter ke sie ba ko pa.
Oh wow
enti nyesa mechanic
enti ene ma memfa nwum na enjeje tata why na proper check kakra
why 40 man
Jesse, house in Yumana media be kwamama. Yentie ni awo ewa hasa kache.
All right, boss. na the enemy can in senti boss enti enkosi da ben and say Ghana Central for say kasafa ye Ghanaian clubs any place no ho a we will stop being too emotional enkopem da ben ebrebia say ye kasafa ye clubs and ye players ebrebia ye it's like ni ye emotional aden da ben enkopem da ben boss woni bibi ye league no say a comment
yeah
okay a cobe month GFA day date omode fixtures beba omode aba
yeah
aka dia can do more less than month near the transfer abawie e Ghana had me say GFA say ombeje the squad list of every club on the 17th August 2024 this year less than month after a house the letter about until some baby technical review oh mutim
yes
your real league more than a month on the 17th so submitted or list about 2024-2025 season less than a month transfer ni barrier after na also baby technical review oh mutim Dabio, nas after about sa technical review na ba ben jesi ano. Some we technical review ni na you know mo say technical no mo say no coach ne mwa. Mo say coach no mwa and the coach no obekọ anase wonko. And the house enfuto no mo tuagu yin na sesen. Say entina house folk no omo technical review bia e na no mo charge top players na na. And this technical review committee ni so mo wie na so mo ka say no players no come don buy omo kan plans wa omo be sam mo masa ko back na sesen. Enom this we technical review ni wie na sa technical review committee ni ka say no coach no omwa enti won kwa aka less than month next transfer ba wie on the 17th so summit list o pam coach no aka kofa coach bi aba na wa ba be sha ase adwuma da ben na wa ba be sha ase ni team no aye preseason no wa sha ase ni o makọ preseason ni da ben no adi bi ho no ma has folk for no omo ya wodwene ho a wonte ase se nanki epetim bi a enkomo really nka the next 2 days and I said the next day no enkomo technical review and nke house of folk na nse nke esa ade no nemo na nye kuma asa santo kotoko and I say other clubs na aka no because it take house of folk the last game bi eno kura jiri gogo and say na house etima we nya ka league ni enti nanka ye petim bi a nanka ohia technical review after so mo really league na nanka omuhia technical review pa nanka ye team offense house of folk ene nanka hia sa ade no nemo nanka nye other clubs no made o maka motima transit sa ye wie league no more than month ni atwam on the 17th verse o list o de be league no edeko enche bia less than month GFA at the fixtures be babonten omo the date e be say league na say the babonten afa na wo say o ba be technical review na sa technical review no o ye e dia eden you see unim players obeko yet yanum say entina mo nyanye technical review yet yanum say ana coach Watara be ka kire say house of folk for there omo mpam more players e dey say the kotoko apam 22 players no na house folk for obi anyaje obi e boni nsam pa obi anyaje say house folk empam more players se si ayi no mu be ka kire say afi na mo ba be technical review eni sam we sa technical review ni ewie na say technical report na say technical review committee ni the ba won say no has e was am pam be 25 players a enti omo be kọ ana say omo nko mo be pam omo ana say mo pam omo enti medwene ho a mente ase adenti na say a whole house of folk etimi tenase e ma sa nyoma we say etimi foforo mo sa say obewie league na wonye hwe enika kotoko ama me say house of folk a entinka emma ne sa na nka kotoko ama me say house ya entinka sa bi nka ensi ana sesen what tenase sa more than month still person technical I know the about one thing say you want to do a technical review and so we na so make say coach Watara onkwa obekwa na so wonko mu wie na so make say no technical review report na ba say no e was say has folk e say mutim pam be 26 players and I say bia 30 players na omo nkwa into omo kwa na so omo nko meanwhile on the 17th e say wotimi submit list e di ma GFA say say players we ni say players we na eden e say me no mo ye adwuma into omo person mu wie that technical review no ansa na makọ market akwakoto players ana. This is the case kotoko no other clubs no ma wie play bi Ghana hanim say bia woni mbo bia no ma san mo nyina wie and so wie that technical review no na say ba say bia uhia player say uhia player hefa na akofa say players ne den e de o ma free aba say players now omo ye good nyina no omo metu kwan omo kotoko be form form omo other clubs be form ni nyina omo form awie better players na omo league ni ma omo bekọ ni nyina omo kọ awie omo kotoko ne other adua na omo be form omo form nyina awie afi na akwa shase mini problems on technical review but me su ni nyina ne say technical review so omo wie a the outcome of the technical review committee enu mom na me concern. That is my concern. Eba na say bia wo say bia mo ya ade bia animanimu ya mo kwa akoye anse na mo wie na ma ba be mu recruitment anase sen mo be na mo say recruitment no what you say intino has na mentia say kakotoko ama me se has ya sa na nke ye hu say issue bi eden e wo has folk omutiminim kotoko be bo omutu wan wie no afa ni hu say eden issue eden e wo timinim eni se bo hu entino se has for some was da bia me hu say omfa makotoko enye sa say dem di kan kan no enke titi o sa nke bi hu an say e fe obi yare so kwakowu ye hu say has team ni nka wan yare so kwakowu ka nka ye oman tesi sa defeat no ewo events ewo sa democracy cup na nke titi o say mo say next season asima san eden etima san asi me say hard time say has for no omo hu say say omo ye proper structure heading e wo mutiminim okay also omo ye that proper structure heading e wo mutiminim na hariza call say quick on that no na say has folk for omo hia youth no boss say obe run team obetima run team e say ono hariza call to say omo the has folk team na na obetima run we youth ana school ye kone school uko school na wajimi a sabi say wajimi unjimi so unjimi ye unim nyansa what you say enti the mawa it depend on with the experience how what you say any the way was here willing why determine so be na bit my actually ye pay bit me the youth still ye be koso na be the madia e be koso in the house of for omo hwe said be no ma be den e bit ma ko yam said ye last year CC ne de ye mpe biem esan o fence next season mate better say eno abrantia ye friend Jesse na watenenka enso ewo no na sana meka chemu no yenya pani kestie bi ewo fidue mu ha na growing up no ye nkwala ayeba ye pese ye adwuma we no pani kestie ba kwa na ye hwe ne so adwuma bi na yenya na ewo fidue ma ni days ewo GBC na enye easy ye tie no so star ne ade a hwe no GH1 na ende odini dwuma edema GFA na enano pe anwawa se yedi dwuma na pani kese aboewura fidue mu a yenya kasamafo pani edema Ghana Football Association Mr. Henry Asantichum aka Mr. Hart yenya no ewo fidue mu a we try and surprise visit pa enti yane no ba betwetwe komo kakra ewo yen football no na enyama ekoba ene ne ekọ nyina no yene no edi nkomo season no abawie e Ghana yene no ebedi nkomo reviews awodo ne ade nyina no yene no ebedi dwumanti no mentwentwen so kra mekọ na mama kasamafo pani edema Ghana Football Association Mr. Henry Asantichum mama na kwaba wo question bi edema no say bibini na yembisa na obetumi dia fa WhatsApp 0593 406565 and I live on Facebook DLFM 106.9 question be our edema Mr. Henry Asantichum no or the flower ye baby sano ediamao mention so crime man akwa boss and I no pay my memo achima akwa be where your surprise visit pa
say be 3 weeks in here more try some bunyame but me weekend in the na I hot
wow
enti anope me sorry and I'm checking your man I'm saying no I was say sabi say nkuntunwane an echia na eko
yeah
na adwuma yin so yene nsentwemfo na ye adwuma and I have been there before and I will continue to be a journalist enti anope me sorry and me ye me nyoma ba ko menu ne me nsabi na me to afa hana na mabe surprise mo
wow
and say me dey aba PA
yeah that's a pan so say waba o first time I oba ni o
no but my first time I make kasa wahani but I am first time I buy
oh okay
if you are there I am fear indirectly Work as any Juma penny, yeah.
Wow.
And you know, the kind mechia a Jumerua. Whatever it is, say regarding as Ghana's greatest and one of the best in the world. Now we decided say he will give back to society. Now we create employment for people. I think say laudable, and we heard the staff strength of this company. Sebi Imperial san ebia anka nkoba say ye offer ye bra ye de nyina Charles Kojofu so ebia radio station here ebia anka ye nya adwuma ye, you know, and so we just have to commend him for the decision to give back to society. We greatly appreciate that particular laudable thought and idea say ye bibi assign edema omam for ya appreciate ya worship ya adore ya support ya contribute to the life now assign say obey bibi de ama or mine into edanasi and sanda na ye share ni musa station he will go on to become one of the best and one of the greatest of all.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds so. Kakra bi on national issues na ya Ghana season abawi enche bia prisoners omo kwa kobo World Cup preparation towards it ni ade na say.
Well, we FIFA under 20 man no can see na bakose mu ya qualify 7 times. Since yes qualify 2008, 2010, 2012, 2014, 2016, 2018, 2020, 2022. This will be our 7th appearance in the FIFA World Cup. A man of femono. Yusuf Bazigi, a coach, Otonsa de Frere, a Mario Anobe, Edria Sansia, I don't call Cape Coast. Now, Pese, Ombenya distractions. We decided say we will take them outside the capital. Until they have been in Cape Coast for the past 2 weeks, running into 3 weeks. A number of friendly matches either in US or in the UK. Now, about those matches we are now I can see Colombia. A competition I qualify from the group stage never. You know, and to make 6 appearances in one tournament, I want to be progressive from the group stage. It's not the best. Until this time round, the target is to me a progressive from the group stage. Now, you drew her, they are a bit to me. We are in a very difficult group. Former champions Japan, Austria, and New Zealand, and I know more Group E. I can see Nankasa, I say 30th September. And then 30th August to 23rd September. And I see a kind of the team is in Cape Coast. I think preparation has been very good. We have tried so hard to give them the best of preparations. There is a nutritionist with them, 2 assistant coaches, video analysts, technical a head coach, and and so far together with the ministry, you know. You provide hope we say senior you between at least 2 or 1 or 2 friendly matches outside Ghana. Nafi you call I can see Nasiankasa yet to me at your mind.
Okay. Abribiana I am mano omo competition say I honor almost seek a summer sorry Nancy and Crabber Tom Mountain say almost Olympic Games no almost seek a bini there. Omo boabo mo akọ World Cup in terms of sikasem mondi omo kabi amakle bibia.
Well, African Games no omo boy, you know. A buying responsibility. Yeah. For instance, last year, waffle competition ma omo Kumasi, because that was the responsibility of the FA. Immediately, we ana yade ubi akakrawa emano. And when it comes to tournament and winning bonus, it is Sebi Abayano Nasudi say or say anyone be caught torting, anyone be caught senior yen senior fata. As an F, you know, yeah, normally the yen say the Neomanugun Krata so they are called down ministry. Then the ministry will take it to cabinet through the chief of staff for approval. And once it is approved, monies are released for the players. And you know, at this point, Abaye Deans are also through the Youth and Sports Ministry. Ye hope we say and sign Kobase Omeko another tournament Abba na fi winning bonus akoye where when ne quicker ne enema esabi enye fe. And I think that it doesn't also show respect to sports and to football for that matter. So every time people have to demonstrate and now say rebel and now go on radio to speak before the monies that is due them, no. And I don't think it is good enough. I hope we said this time around, Sanyomano ebi NC.
Okay. Concerning under 17, at Ghana for Akumaso, because that national team, I achieve a lot. Nancy and who say coach Laie Kingston I resign. More arrangement concerning new coach for under 17 at time.
Well, since our tournament, a course, executive council, and steady reports from the technical team. Mm-hmm. Yes, we went into that tournament hoping to win because we were the host nation. We had the last 2 editions in Yena hosty. But winning the first match, we beat Ivory Coast 5-1. Yeah. Legon. Then we won our second game. And unfortunately, you lose your third game. Hoping, say, able to make Burkina in the semi-finals to make it to the Africa under 17. And to me and share you lose that game, And on the back of that victory, that defeat, coach, take his decision. He said, "We resign as head coach of the team." And home there, now you 3rd place, 4th place match,
yeah.
And he decided, he said, "Okay," and 2 assistant coaches, Nanajimai and Jacob Nete, and standing in. Na Omon Embo sa 3rd place playoff no. Omude boy, again it didn't go well, but we needed to wait for them to submit their report, and I think the report has got into the national teams department, Omude Bako Koma Executive Council, and I believe say once they receive the report they will act on it. What I can say is definitely there will be a new coach, but Nipa or Bano, and at this point, minim so Yakufi so Yakwabna, but I am sure say Esco no better na or take a good decision in that regard.
More be consider Laie Kingston back because Ghana for be now push say wabe bacha or the more consider.
Unfortunately, minka Esco no. Semi a part of the ESCO, I may have my own opinion, and my opinion matters most because Ekobane say you vote between Pajamis and I vote to say yes and I know, but me can we there? I mean yes, I think my view doesn't matter, but in every facet of life, sabi nipa form,
yeah,
and nipa form so na who say wayen from so na wenyen no na Ostre Bonifacia said Nyankopon kra de boni chai ntino ubetumi de ache, but like I said, I am not part of the executive council. Me name what they would say even if such a thing comes up, but Emma up on there em say ye ntwintwan so ansa ekoba se o china bi ye brother penino sorry na okaso man ye ni ye mo fa nche me nya mesa ba back mention ba bi mo then we'll consider it.
Okay. Etie for yene kasama for penny de Ghana Football Association. Mr. Henry Asante Chumuna twetwen komono. Wo question bi atwero to Facebook DLFM. Ye baby sane de ama WhatsApp 0593 406565. Ye baby sane de ama. Senior now kakra bi on Blasters AFCON 2025 draw no. Aba betodwa yene Niger, Sudan ni Angola ene wo group mu. Before ansana meba question and the Ghana for bisadodo concerning kwesi apian draw ne beto dwa GFA for more fun say.
Well, o tournament bia na say qualifiers wo mu a they was say wo hwe ni mu an say be ye draw no na ekoba say teams no ba then you strategize for the games as and when they come. Sudan is a very good team. They are on a resurgence since Akosi Apia take you over for the second time. I think 4 matches almost so far in the World Cup qualifiers. They have 8 points. In that group, they are on top of the group. Group are DR Congo, Senegal, Sudan, and Dasro. And it should tell you, say, they are on a very good run.
Yeah.
And Again, Angola on the back of the Omuye or Afcon, and progressive from the group stage. They were able to get to the round of 16 and Nigeria for a year on Frimo. So that also says a lot about Angola. Then Chad. Omunye team area Obekam Sembibre. Sorry, Niger. Omunye team Chad or the World Cup qualifiers.
World Cup.
Omunye team Obekam Sembibre because Omunye among the best on the continent. But they are very strong at home, and we also have to prepare adequately for them. Coach Nikasa and also we have to be at our best. Between winning matches now. CAF confirm the dates for the games. Yababo Angola will have first. We are now a call. I think we call Niger. We are now a Sudan. Eufie. We are near Sanko Sudan. Now yababo Angola. Ewo away. Now yababo Niger. Ewo home. Now
you best start a month anymore. August.
No, into September. From September 2 to 11th.
Okay.
And 2 matches next year. First 2 matches now. And then October 4th to I think 12th. And a final one here November. Until this year, you have AFCON qualifiers in
okay.
September 2 matches, October 2 matches, November 2 matches, 6. Now you're winning and top 2 teams, from each group never qualify. I am very, very sure they never qualify. As I know, coaches not started your teams, Jumadada. 2 weeks ago, almost the whole week, head coach Eddie Ngomo back and forth. Near be an open. I was having me yaman on there. I think that this week I'm in Ankasa, but for the past 2 weeks, almost every day we are Eddie Ngomo, and he's monitoring all the teams I know. A group, I know the games will be difficult, but we will qualify.
Okay. Angola coach, Pedro Goncalves, of late, or Kasabebre, accuse Ghana a lot. And they are born a voice because last time on bar Ghana, no. GFA arrangement, I'm where the mom very poor. Ombedu Kuma Accra, Kotuka, Fry to Kumase Krano, Equia and Sembebre, Ombedu sono accommodation, I'm the mom very poor this time on Omon Pesadi and Omo Bay, Montutu in Yamae.
Okay. 2 things. It is the responsibility of the home team to ensure say away team ba or country no na baby a obo born enye wo capital na distance near more than I think 120 kilometers I was say fly intina was say fly teams ni nyina ko Kumasi because it is not acceptable say you don't be for bus, but sometimes communication a free away team no ebano and no na wo be gina so e dey bookie flight say ye dey mo free Enquires Kumasi. The last time Angola omo buy mu no na ye bisi basa ye about this time now ma cancel ye about this time na different message about na another I say omo maybe until as at the time finally ye nya confirmation say omo ba na time on be dru no. Making arrangement for a domestic flight to Kumasi was difficult because almost business. Untumin grounded aircraft because expect team be so ba na sure of time our team no baba drew. And the say because we know say most of our games we take the responsibility ourselves. Recently you call Mali. You do Mali. We sent the advanced team called Mali. Almost 2 days. Before omo advanced team no kono the previous week me boss said dikan alcohol check hotel ya check training grounds ya check bibi and we had our destiny in our hands. So that's it. Into you drew Mali, no, we didn't need the Malians to tell us where to go or where not to go. You drew Mali, advanced team, 3 buses are available. Buses no back for luggage, back for players, back officials. You do is order that. You free flight, you go through immigration, or more day a passport, straight. You got to a bus and you call a hotel. Are they your training? If you training by you send back to your hotel. The following day, match day, you call stadium, a match. You really are straight to airport. So you should be experienced enough to make these kinds of arrangements. For the past 4 years, you two quite stranded that. Madagascar, prior arrangement. Mali recently Yako Morocco, recently Yakobo Nigeria, Uganda friendly matches. Every time their arrangements are on point. But back to issue now Okano. Say Omo Bedrua, for instance, you drew Mali, Omo Bas, Yanje. You can make your Nigeria Kobo World Cup qualifier playoff. The Omo 0-0, I call Kobo 1-1. Omo Bas, Yanje. We had done our arrangement. If you know exactly what you want, unka say host no delay wana be binti no. We acted based on the information available to us. Until this time no ono aka ne saa no on kan kire ne nkrofo no say omo ba omo ma the right time and the proper schedule. Say na be ya ye be nso betumi aye proper arrangement for team bia MiPROMO an complaining say ye de nanimo twitwi form ye no, but sometimes when the information is not forthcoming, some of these lapses okay.
All right. Yekoye draw na AFCON draw na Ghana any Sudan akopie group back and one sense sama akoye bubruja ni ntine say coach Kwesi Appiah coach Sudan or also a GFA ESCO member. Enkrofo ko tumra na kansen bebre say a conflict of interest. Enti ebeya anka Kwesi Appiah na ankasa and step aside.
And there no go to here.
Enkrofo ko tumra bebre.
And there no which specifically which one did they quote? I want to read and understand.
Okay.
For the sake of our listeners, education is very, very important.
Yeah. And now, no, mo GFA, Kwesi Appiah GFA ESCO member, now also coach Sudan. How are you dealing with this issue, GFA?
Well, Kwesi Appiah, oye Ghana ni mapa. Kwesi Appiah, Executive Council now or also a Congress of the Ghana Football Association and a vote tomorrow. Sebi one sorry keke. Sene am enemy sorry me free East Legon Hills. Na me be me bedru here me frewa obi me. Say me sorry na mbae.
Yeah.
But in the case of Kwesi Appiah no, one sorry ankotena ESCO no so. Otu ne ho say me pese me ye adwuma ma Ghana football. Eno de ne nsem ekodai Congress eno so ya giatum eno vote ma no. Ena Ghana ni bia wo krum a wo me Jesse Omarion engineer say ote DLFM ha na ochina bi BBC ba say feel say why adwuma so nti brana be adwuma man ya, you have every right to move because the constitution guarantees you freedom of movement.
Yeah.
Nti first of all, it is not constitutionally wrong for him to go outside Ghana and work.
Yeah.
And again, he was constitutionally elected onto the Executive Council. There have been cases where Judge Bioha Assembly Tonenimwa our law court or say, oh, ebia nipana or standard trial no me offer bi ba ana me offer bi adamfo ana me yere nua penny ba enti there is conflict of interest me hu say ebia me ho bon wo munti matwe me ho afi asem no so eno na ye friend recuse no eno na buni bega say we recuse no ho from the case.
Power Sports.
Enti the person me can say once there is no strict law that bars him from occupying the two positions, is a matter of choice, first of all.
Yeah.
Choice that he wants to leave one of the positions. And now say Sekoba se ESCO ekushia na yedem agenda eto ESCO platform so ana yede sende members no na ohwe na se Black Stars ho nsem wo mu a obetumi recuse no ho from that sitting. That is the explanation that I can give. It's a matter of choice.
Okay.
And then secondly, where there is conflict of interest, he can recuse himself.
Okay. Ebusia yene kasama for penny edema Ghana Football Association. Your friend Mr. Henry Asantichum and yenya penny kesi pa ewo fiduema yene ne twetwen komo. Away from national issues, senior Ghana season, abanewe from Ghana Premier League, Division 1 FA Cup season nyina aba na wie e wo Ghana. Season ya aba na wie no FA for no mu season is.
Well, another tough season. First of all, my member FC Samatex Abaso for winning the league. I think that what follows Samatex Abako Semwa, they are a very, very ambitious club.
Yeah.
From 1996. But Adeba Konso I am then is corporate entities, companies, and what have you. A bimwe who they need to invest in football. In the past, and on my call anymore. In the past, na Juantex team wa Kosomo. Sorry, Japan. Team or Juantex, Japan Textiles, team, Japan. Akosomo Textiles, team, Akotex, Akosomo. In Sawam Canary, Karim Zito Krabobi, in Sawama. And on a namso Oka. It's your cancer. You know, Tema, Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority, Gapoa,
ECG,
Power FC, Koforidia, Post Ladies, Ghana Post, normal team, Post Ladies, Mawina Ladies, La Ladies, Tema, another team, Crow, Iti, Ena Afienya team bi ana ewo so no nso na say company owned teams. Inti na emma once these players are staff of the company no. Omo sika sem ne omo salary ne the sana manema na ekoyi pa. Inti they don't lack. And I say they are not found wanting. They don't go 3 months, 4 months our salaries MI. And it's the same thing Samatex have done. Yeah. Samatex a timber processing company and I am timber merchant company. Was Samurai Boy, Western North, and now omo hospital, omo schools, omo other companies,
omo radio and TV station,
omo TV station, radio station. Omo decided to the football club account, and from '96 today they are champions of the Ghana Premier League. Share omo structures. Then omo say was a ball mabaso, and I would also want to congratulate Basake Holy Stars, Vision FC, NFA, Young Apostles. So I'm qualified for the Premier League from Division 1. NFA, Azakes Ladies, champions of the Women's League. And Army Ladies, champions of the Women's FA Cup. NFA, Swatriman, champions of the MTN FA Cup. But the truth is that Cemetery is a deficiency. Mene was a mihunakane.
Yeah.
Semi soya no pay, me home famia. And yes, I will catch them. I am humble to admit, say, we still have a lot to do. We really, really have a lot to do in terms of investment, in terms of our pitches, in terms of coverage, in terms of league patronage. These are very, very problematic areas. I identify as a high league, patronage. Say a Bobo Accra Sports Stadium, empty stadium. A Bobo Kumasi Babayara, empty stadium. Even though there are factors that can be, subscribed to Ninti and Crofon Stadium, but in the past it wasn't the case. I'm only happy say it's not the same in Abia, Brekum, Bechem, Doma, Abia, Bibiani, Abia Takwa, and Abia Samurai Boy. In Samurai Boy, almost every home game, same Bibiani, Doma, Takwa, but in the two biggest cities, we have a problem, and it's because House of Oak are struggling. It's because House of Oak management are up in arms with the fans. It's because Kotoko performance and then Kotoko last season at some point almost lose 7 matches.
Yeah,
it was so, and definitely when you are not winning, culture and intisa abrofuno what season ticket, they have less entertainment. What I say, Edu Sunday apart from going to the stadium. Ubetwini will be at the same flat. Me call Reading 6 years ago. And go for me no flat no. So the only time when baby me who we time you see from one will be a ecofo, a tram, bus, train, and a baby oko. The only time that's the only time you meet them. But munya mo she hold be obi antene yonkonka. I just say be obi a bang door and I will be a kasama na go beyond ne jurisdiction. Eti ono nkwa yi onko outdooring onko party uncle birthday party bia do ni mo an say Sunday obefa the season ticket okohwe Reading okohwe Chelsea okohwe Nottingham, and they are community based clubs, and they have been made to understand say it belongs to them. Yeah, they are not results in a chini paba. So in the House of Folk in time past has kobobo awe bisa say has she saying today is not the case. They have to wait for the past 5 seasons since the only time omo yeah a bit okay season as I'm about to do winning league. But the rest of the season they always have to wait until in the last 2 matches, last match to escape relegation. It's when you do not have consistency of results, it will affect patronage. So that's it. If station high programs in yeah, why a bit? What I say? Yeah. Ebi abin wa ha oba obo nyum biara nana Silky.
I know yeah, Silver Lady. Silky ni
DLFM. Oba no obo nyum troka why a bit? And I say after drive hitman ba no obo no troka why a bit? You understand? But I am compelled to listen because me feel adwuma mu a edaha.
Oh wow.
You understand? Inti say enya enra mitie na enya na mintie. You get my point. Inti when the results are not good, last season, Man U ombono troka. Nkrofo say yempamo coach. The final game of the season, FA Cup, omo share Man City. Hey, coach is the best.
Yeah.
That is the power of sports. That is the scenario and situation with football. When the results are not good, forget it. Share another example. You're free. Cameroon 2021 AFCON by exit here Comoros sharing a free Ghana ni ben na anka team no yempamo we omako we stay sick you qualify for World Cup all of a sudden we be here if you say AFCON you free group stage. You understand because sports or football is about results. When the results are not good, look, all of a sudden Kotoko fans have found their voices because Wednesday Omashe has a folk. All of a sudden, they have found their voices. I was working at the stadium Wednesday. Omonia J Nana Pinkra ko dressing room ko promise double bonus.
Yeah.
Na Circus chairman also ko ba 20,000. Now we have but no you see BBR season. You see, and so yes, there are challenges, and I mentioned referee in year 1, patronage year 2, pitches issues yet another one, coverage another one, player contracts another gray area, and then of course your stadiums are ball bebre problematic. It is not the fault of or the doing of the FA. The MA say Ebusua Dwarfs and Kobetume Yusu Cape Coast Stadium Obo Division 1. Ashanti Gold and Kobetume Yusu Lenkley, they are no more in existence. RT Unique Karela and Kobetume Yusu Tamale Stadium. At some point the place was not good. It was almost Nalerugu. Secondary Azakes ni 11 wise and Kobetume Yusu Secondary Stadium and they almost Division 2. Afena wise about Division 1. There are certain good stadia and give to me my league, a certain facelift and enhance the image of the competition. But teams now is either they are relegated or they are not in existence. And they Nyamencha de Takwati and APAC 16th August, hand it over to the community, and I am very excited about it. Mekoho, just to have a look, and ever survey as one of the best that we've had. I think that Gold Force Ghana Limited, I had the pie was a bomb. So these are some of the challenges that for me I felt say was a 200 more.
Okay. It's here for still now, Mr. Henry Asantichum, Kasama for Penny Erema Ghana Football Association, and Yanene Chinko, Madam May, and that they all the 30 minutes be ever P and so I say Penny Pan, Yan in the Yambisana question be a baby Sada. Or quite a bad this ever said Yanni be into Madam Me, and that the investor now the 30 minutes be at the PM. So on name Madam Silva. Yes, I PM Madam Silva where the investor 30 minutes be the account. Na ye bisani question BSA bisani be answer na wako. Now, boss, Mamin Bisa, what problems are ye one near the next season I babe no GFA mo afamu de den na mo ye to improve upon this a bit of officiating near the idea obobo so den na mo be to improve upon it.
Well, the first thing patronage. I think that examples here we patronage there, the problem will be solved naturally when Kotoko starts getting the results. At some point in my life, Kumasi, and I mean the way I say Asantimai value Asante Kotoko. When the team is winning, everybody forgets their problem. Omuwe fikra sebe untia ne basku fees and answer ni rent wu and untia ne light bill. Sikebe won who be or the go here Asante Kotoko. I remember say time me wo Kumasi na me ti de chamso. Yetumi na ntifi de chamso ko stadium ko hebo. Na ye fi say ye be fa cow. Ye be arguments wo musa be ti central market wo musa na esi ahembobo ano esi manhia na esi o case anim wo na ye du jato chrome hotel na ye du de chamso. Ye fi say ye nante ye arguments na ye du fie. Wo say ona se aye popra. You know, and that is the power of football. Inti I am always excited when House of Folk and Kotoko are winning. Because naturally, that is what makes the league great. But when they are losing, it affects everybody. It affects patronage, sebi imperial. Nipana also insuo yogurt, the oton chichinga, Madame Fubi or Crash Post Joseph Kebab, the oton chichinga or the oton awache, the oton emo, omunyina they are affected because the ecosystem is very small. Bobola obi beton yogurt sada ni sales cost obi beton wache sada ni sales cost obi beton nsuo obeko buy be minu miensa ba ni sales cost. So it is good for everybody in that sub region. They are ni beer bar sign bay stadium no crowd e bobo ye they are winning no obeto so sa obeton ensa sa, you know, because people are naturally happy, and when people are happy they enjoy. Nti I pray say has ne Kotoko problem no will be solved naturally once they begin to win. The other issue the state of our pitches. A major problem and it even affects player development. And my players need be ankle injuries and what have you. But the situation has improved. And 2 days ago, the vice chairman of the club licensing board, Mr. Mike Bonsu, in Komo office, in terms of teams this year they want to be very, very firm on the venues. I understand, say Legon City's Peso used to Legon Stadium.
Okay.
It is very, very good if they are able to convince the university authorities for the stadium. I understand, say Dreams also more there will be call Kaswa Koemu AstroTurf BI area and Yusu. Obviously Kotoko will be
Dreams Stadium Kofodia for air trium.
Yes.
Sen Kombe Yusu Kofodia Sports Stadium.
But the truth of the matter is that sometimes you also have to look at the economic gains. Say Dreams or Accra. Wakobo Deu since 2015. 15 to now, 9 years. Okay. We're free Deu na osan ekosro more. Because free Deu go is about 1 hour drive.
Yeah.
And already no and crying natural supporters no eko Deu a omusu. Na wasan to so am biem go for area. Like I said, you are making things worse. So they rather want to come to Accra.
Kofodia funds to say premier command the match.
And the Enukremum, my regional capital.
Yeah.
And the Enukremum. But Dreams have decided to come back to Accra.
Okay.
House of Folk in Accra, Kotoko, Kumasi, BBNE, now Takwa, TNA, Intimidiema, Ebeko, back to TNA. Beautiful stadium. Roofy. In Tokra, you are okay.
Yeah.
When the infrastructure improves, the league also enjoys some sort of good visibility, and then image, you know, AFA. What I say, Yesha Bruche matches on TV.
Yeah.
Sometimes the game is boring, but you want to watch because the pitch is good. It looks green on your screens. You enjoy. But sometimes game now will show Hano F, but pitch no brown. Baby I brown, baby I yellow, baby I green. Into TV na ocean kra wo mia woni saa na wo de hwe ye drew your dry season mu a na asɛm aba ye pitches ni nyinaa sofa nti that is another area ye try say ye be solve nti eno de ye de tumi na ma club licensing when it is that you feel a certain venue is not good enough, move the team from there. We have done it in the past. Liberty ye omo ko Sogakope, Olympics ye omo ko Sogakope. Before Interhala square relegation ye omo ko Sogakope. You always relocate at some point Kotoko no more or Boase. You know, so we have done it before, and I think it's just a matter of being firm for the sake of the game.
Okay. One major problem and the Bia will be account and it seems every single game be ever ball Ghana be a talking point. Ayo officiating. Last season, FA no officiating muhu ne saying. Namu okay.
Say no.
And you say no.
Oh, of course. I mean, the issue is that Sebi also adeswana utrimu yo na osi okay.
Yeah.
You know, so I have to admit that there are some bad referees in the system. There are.
And what is the cause of that?
And they know. The truth is that we have invested heavily in refereeing. And no referee, Bia or Ghana, and a autonomy uniform. It is supplied for free. And a communication gadgets. You provided communication gadgets for the past 4 years. Referees kits. If free ZAZ, you need a contract. You different company or also supply or kits. At some point, you need Intercity STC, Echo, Benkrumu, and your sponsorship. You ma referees no discount on the trips they make. Maybe I will call Bolega could match now if you are na fair near 150 cities. Uko STC, you ma token be coupon be a omdeco. Now 150 cities and ya more subsidized of maybe 60 cities or 70 cities just to enhance their operations. Then be ya omobe ha no motuenya adwemu fine na omode di ya matches no. And that is what we have been doing. Season end every 4 okay, so at the moment policy we say after every 4 weeks you tuya omo allowance. After every 4 weeks. In the past na FA no tuyama Referees Association of Ghana. Now referees now called GF from association, you know, and we felt it wasn't the best. If within a month, so we did Division 1 4 matches, so we did Premier 1 match, we did Premier 4 matches, so depending on the number of games you officiate after every 4 weeks, your tablet near sending allowance amount. Premier 4 I think 900 per game or so. Division 1 4 I think 560 or something. And then same for a man. Inti you can in album 4 weeks near Sunday. You can boom 4 weeks near Sunday. We have done a lot in terms of remuneration and support for referees. Unfortunately, there are some bad ones. Another thing we decided to do is say you be introducing the match review panel. Match review panel, no, they try as much as possible. Say ukobo yebo match ni we are. Whether say obi be complaint into you introduce a complaint form ye bobo onu wie na say o hwe say referee bi unya penalty 69th minute one farm ma o ana say o ma o player red card e wo kwambone so a o fele form no na o dey average general secretary na match review panel for na tena so o mo hwe videos ni nyina then punishment e wo na dey am referee no referees need to make 15 matches 10 matches 12 matches e be wo kro to make half a season. What I say, it is because we wanted to bring sanity and also restore public confidence. But still, the bad notes are present. And you know, the Abayani say, I was say a toko soaya kopim say, ye be drew baby, I say ye drew no. Because enipa e down so, as soon baby will be free, e be a so ye din, e be a so emre. It is a the policy e bar. Okwanya wonam so a wo de policy na eba no the possibility say ebi beti ase ebi nti ase no e wo ho entina certain countries omo autocratic governance ebi mu so democratic governance yen wo democratic governance enti ye de no nipa so de ne kakra so that's why it has taken us a long time to get to where we want to be, but I am sure we will get there. It's refereeing a very, very important area, a higher game, no. But again, there are some good ones in the system. Very good referees in the system. Daniel Lai is one of them. Julian Nunu is one of them. Yeah, you know, Emmanuel FA Cup. Prisons ladies. Rita Cancer Boating. She's a good referee. And I know referee Odi Kotokone Juliet Apia. She's a good referee, even though she has come under a lot of attacks. But I am of a different opinion. Even in Europe, where they have the benefit of replays and talkbacks and VAR, still they make mistakes. So there are some good referees in the system, and I think, we just have to encourage the good ones to do the work well, and those who are bad, I will say you try as much as possible to whip them in line. Okay. And I think it will take a lot of effort, but we will get there. So next season, what assure Ghana for you? I say, officiating be improved. Well, it's been improving year on. The only thing is that say officiating year until referee wants and that uncle ye bakope, then it becomes a topic. That is how I see it. Me to make a league matches. Na my family pen, na my paper, na me taking notes of the performance of the referee. Me ba na my friend referees manager, Ora Alex Kote. 1-on-1. It's ref. This weekend, me go share matches too. This match and that match. These were the observations I made. Referee no nanke was so taking decision. Minute 19. Or show yellow card. Very cynical tackle when taking decision. Say then I will leave it to the experts and the professionals. Maybe you do not have that opportunity. The only opportunity you have is to sit behind the microphone. But let's be honest to ourselves and be fair to football. There are some bad officiating in England, in Spain, in Germany, in Italy. Recently, boy Euros, referee Germany, Holland, boy Holland for penalty na penalty. Even Jamie Carragher say Jamie Carragher English or say penalty na Jima Hurricane and penalty. This referee now OD match wako prison that because of officiating. Oko J bribe and ye no. Oko prison 3 weeks. Or German. Until before obedi match no. Now man for kan wasem sa but UEFA still said say on one obedi match no. And OD no. There were controversies all over. UEFA Champions League final. Bayern Munich, Real Madrid boy. Bayern force referee. Yeah. So once it's a human institution, there will be margin of errors. We blow it out of proportion. But like I said, there are some good referees in the system. We have to encourage them, do more, train and retrain. That's what FIFA says. FIFA said they are born train and retrain. One last thing. Because we realize that refereeing has been a major problem in our football, and they introduced to catch them young. Okay. And they catch them young referees, stand out, we want to employ them as full-time employees of the FA. Catch them young. Nkwadana yefa from the age of 13 to 17, and they be university, be teacher training college, be nursing training. Area, we have to now look into how we can bring them into the system as full-time employees of the FA. Catch them young, and they omudi Division 2 matches, omudi Division 1 Super Cup, and kwadai U15 ayebo prampranwe, omudi. Next week U17 KGL omunombedi Division 1 Super Cup yakobo on swatre omunombedi. We want to solve a very big problem for a very long time with this catch them young policy. So far we have over 1,700 young referees 16, 17, 14, 15 across the country. Training every year be a season and they pram yabe show videos yamu training laws of the game. It will get better. It's just a matter of time. Okay. Me receive a messages a lot about this particular question. Me babe bisa no. Season e babe query RTU be PMO e wo dewu. Every chire na impersonation players or mo de be ball no
na enyo players akoye nsem bubruja ebinom kra accuse dreams say adenti no munima omode omo akoye nsem bebre and ye nyina ye ni masem that day na RTU ebeye wodewu no sesi agf no mu decision about it any say.
First of all, let me say that Dreams FC ebo match no in protest. Because we bo match in protester. Or bo match no. Say me ra dem way. Meaning say on qualify say obe host to seat no. Obe host to show no. And I'm afraid Jumera. And I'm say Jumera me the interview no mabaw. Meye. But the obe host to program meaning say on to me host to. But say my banner meaning say me who don't metrem na maye ne saa. Inti Dreams play the match in protest. Omo ye protest against RTU clans and omo bobo. Inti at that point it was the prerogative of the match commissioner or the referee to cancel the match or proceed. The match commissioner decided, okay, why a protest? Me say some, me they come a report on, but for me, we will go ahead with the match. Inti Dreams there, 1 year from so. Dreams follow Emrano seni Emrano sie.
Okay.
Inti any Dreams and Sinchen. Routamale United immediately after the match, and the prosecutors of the FA HRJ, the leadership of the club, the CEO, the team manager, the head coach were all charged by the prosecutors. The first thing they did was to apologize to their fans about what they did. But the second thing they did was to respond to the charges. As we speak, ITU have been punished. But from experience, say, oh, I don't know, because the way I hear me now, I know me person crap munti. I know my confused. Because they are na a problem about me. Asantika sana finu. You follow CAS system no. CAS uza ubiko CASA.
Yeah.
Two parties na ekoya no. The petitioner and the respondent no. You trauma mo separately, privately. Into this one committee receive charges response now RTU the bread almost from the charges no. They sat on the matter and they have written back to RTU with the verdict. As we speak, I don't know, say we'll produce our no more RTU official to confirm whether they have received the verdict or not. Yeah, the verdict I think last week. But almost different, they have been silent on it. For me, I am not privy to the content in verdict now. This one committee, this one committee, is such that verdict they send a report to the general secretary. Now, it's a decision of the general secretary to tell me to make it public via the FA platforms, ABR, JFA.org. And a Facebook page, and a Twitter page, and a Instagram page. But if it is that he feels it should go to the club without putting it on our pages, we email the club, we call them to confirm receipt, then we leave it to them. But they have other layers of the judicial system of the FA. On between my appeal, say be a verdict in a court. Now, when you're satisfied, we bet my appeal. It or appeal we are not still satisfied on between caucus. At this point, the disciplinary committee is done with their work. The verdict has been sent to RTU, and RTU is quiet because if it is that they want to appeal, they have the right to appeal. If it is that they lose at the appeal level and they want to go to CAS, they still have that CAS, so just to fight for their right. But from the look of things, I don't think they will even dare say Ombeko appeal Ombeko CAS. They don't even have the resources for it.
Now, so I
don't know.
Because near Tianis or FNO, F 2000 and open yet. Near 2000 CDs fine or
now, Ufi, Ufi Accra, Crown of STC, Echo Tamale, I say.
Yeah, bomb. That's the only thing I yet. Near woman,
what you
from ITU for only one within Command, that's what they say. And if you Omupia or friend from Peso Becassa.
Ah, okay. A bobo, and
Sanka Yenya, we not near woman.
The honest response I can give is that I don't know.
You don't know?
No. What I know is that they have sent the verdict to the club, but content in them, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yane Kasama for Penny Edema Ghana Football Association, Mr. Henry Asantichum, and Yenino Edin Komo. We say I'm really enjoying the way Mr. Henry Asantichum is answering the questions, and the show is loud and clear inside Sugakope. We Air Francis. We say I'm Obed from Suhum. In fact,
well, said
Nankesi won.
No, me Suhum Kazankaza.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we was boy, but
Winnie was Oh, okay, fantastic. We say I'm Obed from Suhum. In fact, Mr. Henry Asantichum is one of the best communications directors GFA has ever gotten. His calmness, his respect, and the way he answers questions is very top notch. I like him so much. Mr. Henry Asantichum Edawasi and so Obed. We say good morning. I'm Eric from Koforidua Adreso. In fact, Mr. Henry Asantichum, when it comes to communication, please message Modeba. Or say when it comes to communication, he's one of the best FA has gotten. Please ask him. Along the season, Bet Power, the headline sponsor, pull out what happened. Okay, maybe Sano Ediama. And okay. Senior, some question we now come baby. So yeah. Bet Power headline sponsor within the season.
We went into a 3-year contract. Bet Power came on board with an amount of $3 million. And then what's it obe? invest another $3 million in marketing and other things, branding and pitch panels. So what can I know? And the scanner no order my FNU Bumwa about $6 million.
Okay.
After 1 year of the relationship, we went into the second year. Who was a Bet Power for those who introduced Adibia of local room bonus. Now we have a born we the contact of all the registered players for all the 18 clubs. Inti we have born DLFM, FC, Winia, Jesse, Omarion, me, ye no. Ye we are na winning bonus. I bet you phone also just for winning the match. They thought it's a way of incentivizing and motivating the players. And so we went into the relationship. After the first year, they raised some concerns. You try say you best solve it. Unfortunately, Bet Power is owned by an African group, and then the other shareholders in Europe or Norway. Then the leadership of the company changed, and once they did, say
musician
Nigerian, Mr. Easy. He's one of the owners of Bet Power.
Okay.
So the leadership changed in terms of shareholding, in terms of control, in terms of influence, power, and those things. Jacoba's new leadership had a different corporate policy. We decided they will not go into direct football sponsorship. They want to go into social interventions, like donation to hospitals, charity work, recently crowd donation Ghana Boxing Authority boxing ring, gloves into those are the things the new leadership decided to do. It will catch that they want to cancel the deal. Honestly, I know Mr. Easy very, very well because of Bet Power. And then the other shareholder and friend of Daniel, or no, they were Ghanaian.
DL Power Sports.
We met them and after a series of meetings, he decided the relationship no beba and it was a very tough decision, very, very tough, because we had planned with Bed Power at least for the next 3 years. Then after 1 year, out of the blue, they decided to sever the ties. And very tough, but we needed to move on until we almost say whatever there is in terms of the contractual obligations. And decided say, even though they are no more the headline sponsor of the league, locker room bonus. In the locker room bonus, last season they invested over 4 million or so. 4 million Ghana.
Locker room bonus.
Locker room bonus. Bed Power as a company decided that one kasa will be winning bonus. They are winning teams, to motivate the teams or the players to play hard. And the emphasis say this weekend there are 9 matches. 9 matches, Your Bovia, Ebia, Medium are winning 2-1. Kotoko are winning 3-0. Dreams are winning 4-0. ITU are winning 1-0. Olympics are winning 1-0. All the teams now will win. One player's 18 now. What now? Basimu Kobo match now. Ubia Beje winning bonus. Okay. And they were paying a flat rate across board. They didn't look at it from maybe a Kotoko song, and our House song, and our Olympics song, and our Dreams song. No. Teams now be winning say 9 wins for the weekender. Every team 18 players times the number of wins into 18 times 9 until you have about 70 to 80 players every weekend be a winning bonus. And no a prompt winning match the way obeso phone na bonus no abeto phone so. So long as I owe Momo Nkwande, about better phones.
Okay. Jesse, question one kasa bisa nanka maybe sana but what you brem there. Me no need humanity bisa Mr. Henry Asanchichum.
Yeah, it's Roshi.
Yeah, boss, question be say musane say you see a start time so ye ne omo dwumade no omo twa Premier League this abawie
a report and na mo.
No, it's a fact.
Yeah.
Money start times and
No. Yes, I know my end. We signed a 5-year contract. It has come to an end.
Yes.
Oh wow.
In person we say, "Mono mbesa to aso." And I say because answer the start time I say no. GFM yet say even start time was the 3rd. I stand to be corrected. Omo no omo be dem ba omo no yet 10th near first second answer when start time I aba. But na mo consider nyoma omo de be ban kind of incentives on be bana and no can ho be ntina mo de ma omo ntino. Yenhwe say foforo be ba. First second no you bet me contact on my samba beam and I say start time na ne because no more
so okay yet here is here say adwumawura eka say ope obi no ne natena ne fie na osua no pa on ware Enquires ne ade ama no ana wotwetwa ne garden minim say adwumawura ope flowers pa we trying gardens money at the NY and honey drink or the lime with guma manoa. I'm sure that the first thing he will consider are his closest before say when he will look outside. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Yes, 5 years ago, European bid for companies to come in for league broadcasting. Start times in terms of feasibility, checks, BBA, they were not the best. They were not the first on the list. There was a company that sent in a proposal on behalf of a Brazilian television company. I don't know, like agency. At the bid not buy on behalf of a Brazilian television company. And you should see the deal lucrative. One day was Mr. Jama or the heaven crab brain or Ghana. You see, but because of Nema Munti, when you are making such decisions, you have to be careful. One shall know Wasuma Koya would be brave. Now, Wama Sikane, Nemana Uhu on paper, non and Nema Wabekano, who could actually now 3 months into the contract. Now, company na liquidity. Look, 2009. There was a TV company that came to buy our league. Now, a friend Gateway Broadcasting Services, GBS. I don't know how old you were at the time. So that time, GBS Omoji Premier League from SuperSport. They bought the Premier League for $1 billion that time, 2009. Omoji UEFA Champions League from SuperSport. Ombeto Ghana Premier League. Omoto South African Premier League. Omoto Nigerian Premier League. That time, I was working for them as a commentator. That time, they were paying me $300 per commentary.
Wow.
It was too good to be true. Me, se me koye commentary wo Kumasi a. Anopa me sorry a, ombe fa me wo me fie. Van no be fa me wo me fie. Or de me ko airport. Na ma fly ko Kumasi. Me dru Kumasi na cars yo. Ya fa me near de me ko. Say game near 7 p.m. Na me dru Kumasi 12 p.m. Straight ya de me ko hotel. Makodajo Jumi Hono ya be fa me 5 p.m. near de me ko stadium. The last game I did was Kotoko versus RTU. Kotoko we need 3-0. Ewo Babayara. 6 months into the deal, the company collapsed.
Wow.
You can Google GBS, Gateway Broadcasting Service. The company collapsed. So all the investment they made, that is why the EPL came back to SuperSport. Now, Premier League Productions realized that let's deal with the people with goodwill. A trusty or Mudada who are already in the system, rather than to follow money and run into a similar problem. Into the GBS incident, example. And we decided that at least, if for nothing at all, Star Times have been with us. They have opened a company in Ghana. They have shown goodwill. They have also shown commitment towards the development of the game. So let's deal with them. Rather than to go for Obi a unim no be kra obe promise wa kan nsem gu ase sebe oba a wo hia be ma foforo. Wa kan nsem gu aso wuru afikra se o boy bi ti ba bia ono wa hwe saa wo nche woda obi ba nne na obe promise o kia picanto also one piece of land or East Legon also be si abosan ma it wuru afi se ade echi ye no uji ni nyina wi o da wasa wa bom se mejime dan famika ki mami fami mami na fi uhu se o ko prada da no ana say o ye den. That is what we wanted to guard against, which is why we settled on Star Times. And speaking of Star Times, yes, we may have issues, we may have our differences here and there in terms of production, but I think they have done well. Look, it's not easy to operate a TV station and do live broadcast of games. Before Star Times, me, I worked at GBC for 12 years. In the past, now one live game per weekend. Ghana Premier League. Me, I was a commentator. One game per TV. One. Sporting Time, Sunday area, 3 p.m. near Ibako. Asa. Today we are able to produce 5 games every weekend. 4 games every weekend. We have made huge progress. But maybe because the games are not on free-to-air channel, we think it is nothing. But that is the second phase of the whole thing. It will be more $1 million every season. Say also on Sunyam Faso. Into to me, say, $1 million on for game non to free to air. So that is what they use to sell their decoder and their live streaming and all of that. Until now, the contract has come to an end.
Okay.
We will look at it. We will look into it. We will go into it. We will try as much as possible. Say, you share all the possibilities. If it is that it is something we can continue, so be it. If we cannot continue and we need to look elsewhere, so be it. But I can tell you that as we speak, we have received a lot of proposals. A lot already. A lot. Even last week, a big grab by Mami Huye. So people are really interested in producing our games. But people are interested in producing our games. But I was saying take a very careful decision because we are talking about people's investment.
Yeah.
The club owner is an investor. The club owner is not only throwing away money. You need to find a way to also compensate the people for the investment they make. Because look, the money they waste or they spend on their players, sponsorships, you can and yet 10% of how much they even spend. Though. The salary of Hearts of Oak per month, salary and bonus of Hearts of Oak per month is almost 200,000. How much sponsorship can they get to offset that bill? It is only there to show face, to give the competition a certain facelift. Then the clubs will also see, say, the FA thinks about them We feel their pain, we share in their pain, and we are trying to support.
Okay.
In the past, not team bia before our Premier League or Ghana, I was a officiating fee. And they don't pay officiating fee. And every Premier League clubs 40 footballs free. HH boots for their players free. Division 1 HH boots, jerseys, footballs free. Emma League HH boots, jerseys, football, training kits, even coaches entire aircraft, free. So I think that we are gradually building the game. In the course of this process, there will be challenges, there will be problems, there will be hitches, there will be a lot of issues. But maybe I'm looking at the end goal, and the end goal is that you need to say your football no best fun and to my pefra.
Okay. Inti like he said next season. You benya a broadcaster ma we try.
Of course. Whether it's still going to be start times or not, I don't know.
Okay.
Yes. But definitely there will be a broadcaster.
Okay.
Was not when the GVC burn with them. I mean, we saw question about call. We'll say the whole week in with me one game where you're Juma might be one. Yes, that time. One pen internet mount consider my brother on bid and buy another different issue.
No. Just to bring a perspective to that GBC issue.
Yeah.
Listen, me, I am where I am today because of GBC. Mm-hmm. So I'm very, very emotional when I am talking about GBC. Out of the blue, Krasinia, me bang crying, me who I am to TV so. What does it? And they gave me the platform. I think I wouldn't be here if I had not gotten that platform. So I'm very careful. But you see, say when you receive a proposal, okay, so when the proposals came, Obia going to come and make a presentation. And GBC, the head of sports at the time, on any two prominent people in our industry nearby. One, my former boss, who is still my boss, Kobra Yeboah. And then another former boss, Kautufo. They came to do the presentation. Now, the summary of what happened, they say, GBC say, you could produce so much as cotton. At the end of the season, you know, Sika Ebenyano, ye ba na ya betenase na ya che. So the first question you need to ask yourself is, how will you convey this message to the clubs? You will go and tell Togbe Afede, Otumfo say tutu, akotoko yene dia. Moses ama mediema yene dia say, ya ton league right no, na almost say yen season ni and there. Omba wa be try sika o manya. Na ye nyina ya tenase na ya che.
Very dean to convince them.
Okay, let's move on.
Ebusia yemre no aswane sa yes sorry so you wrap up na yes sorry so anesa ma memfa be 2 calls bi pe na yen sorry so 0593 406565 and 0534050199 0534050199 and 0593406565 ye fa be 2 calls bi na yes sorry so ewo honom na messages ni bi. And so Abba na we Facebook we say Bismarck Edu say kindly ask Mr. Henry Asanchitum about the rule that every Premier League club should not register more than 6 foreign players. On also Nedia and no Abbas Austin aka 499 on also the message Abba. Mpacho udini baby akasafi.
Apakan
Syria.
Boss back
na boko de
nyame adum bia boko na mso
nyame adum ye mpacha odi ni ba bia kasafi
me de IQ Africa so Utah
Mate Ike Mr. Henry Asanchitum wa yenti o
nyame ni kreni ene wa kasapa na to makoma so se bibi fe na ya mun tire mu en kom de fe no wa se ni nti asi yi o de wa me wa tire mu no ama me kwa no first na mintin na dia se na wa tire mu ba fom de na ya wa se nyina ase but I said ba na mo bobo so na mo ja to no ma ya nje we tire mu so ni hu ni ye ko bi nkumu so ko ni fan nti asem ba ya mu nya boto de ya o tire asem obi a ti ase me da se pa
ai ki yanso ya da se se ode ba inti ne ye de na ba no because yen leg ne ya ne ye be yen ya de and you'll be never any and yadina basea what church and say muno and no ano no mpacho di be bia kasafi
good morning kada free correction to
mpacho di
Nicholas kada correction to
okay Nicholas Carnation mpacho ma one so kakra ma why
pato so na to atro ma fa kakra
oh okay what dey yenti o why
pato na pesa ni no capita na pista no adomene then pesa tax
Dabi went to me and you know so and so now or can pitches as no now pitches no say definitely no next season a be improve teams ni bi a be change your venues and na improve but you didn't be akasafi hello almost in suno to intino ama lines na bibia 0593406565 and 0534050199 mpacho odini bia kasafi
hello good afternoon
sir odini bia kasafi
welcome Robert Mfiti Tema Committee 1
Robert Tema Committee 1 Mr. Henry Asante Chumwa yentio
yo madam asipoja mama yi na papa no afenyi no asema kan ayo me bepa de ai atibia wo chiche buti ma ai clubs no nyam problem ba kwa yo wo Ghana ha so obi ya bia instead of bobo ho de mama kwa hu de the wasn't train na bi ori ye ni na wa hata do the way we do we na ba no this is supported the whole de no no all your yama clubs no na just kind of one kind into abama ma say mama you budget no this yala no so ya minsham eduma moye
amen yanso yedase dabi wentume nyina so ne aye ide yedi besi na yasore so yembre no ko enti yedi ebesi na yasore so last call di baby akasafi
paternal mata from some say last time mama class was a big to kuma sa munia but you do last time 20 say was
okay Mati obey you ano why
Black Stars
aye
at the moment Accra Sports Stadium and approved for FIFA matches Ghana the only approved venue for FIFA matches Kumasi in the past Cape Coast and Cape Coast ni Kumasi and I say Cape Coast so I say it Kumasi Nkwana the only approved stadium ebetumi abo Kumasi ebetumi abo Black Stars category A matches Accra Sports Stadium and I can say washroom problem scoreboard problem ticketing booths problem floodlights problem pitch problem to me a more category A match our Accra Sports Stadium even the dressing room I was say unya locker rooms there who say hangers essence I was say unya makuma 28 in the dressing room in Siona ye di shower na ye I was say unya warm water and cold water uya when you cry I was say unya toilet sabi there ye jaya na I say unya at least 6 in every dressing room at least 6 uya was nya open area ye warm up into your stadiums now SEC no as of 2008 it was the best. Today a lot of things have changed. There is something called safe zone. Even Baba Yarakra safe zone in here. Oh baby ya bas ni sima players no esi form no. Unze normally bas ni jina na players ni si form na soldier for aye human war.
Yeah.
It is because there is no safe zone Baba Yara. Safe zone and every modern stadium you don't see the players when they are coming out of the bus. Say bus ni Drew Stadium or Kosher Underground. It players this year will be a home. There is no stadium in the world today will be who say players see free bus mo na we need to say players na econo. Stadium be anywhere say I just Ghana. And we are trying to save zone because almost say football is emotional sport. Imagine say your ball away na ya share team na ubofu na upe player bi aye bibi. Udru wa okuta bibi out to the bono. But the most topmost priority in a football match is the footballer. The second most topmost priority is the referee. all of them need to be in a safe zone. Into any San Siro, Makohoda, underground dressing room. Into the only time I will who play and it's a time wafa tani unuma bejina tani unuma or si park and so we are sanko back dressing room underground. Ivory Coast high kobo afcon all the dressing rooms underground.
Okay.
Because safe zone is very very important. And anything I into me AUSU Accra Sports Stadium.
Okay. Now Obi can say my clubs in register 6 foreign players.
No, it is in the competition regulation. There is something called competition regulation. And there's some Premier League regulation. Competition regulation, you know, your Premier League, your Division 1 League, your Women's Premier League, and your regional leagues. Premier League, you know, in the past, now to me register more than 3 foreign players, and you cannot field more than 2 in a game. And any yatri muko 6. It is because he say clubs, you know, who say clubs, you know, signing more foreign players. 3 years ago na Kotokofono resist our issue and they expand there. Bibia o pese o sign edibi ka ho and ye din cry no one say obeko Congress. Na Congress a vote either yes or no. Once they vote say ye fe bin ka ho, why not? But let's also be careful. Ghanaian players ko bruche. Ye players no call South Africa, Tanzania, Kenya, Madagascar, Rwanda.
Yeah.
You cannot register more than a certain number of foreign players. Until let's be careful. The influx of foreign players, boy league. Start here. Clovis Kambu, Valentine Atem, Nimbombe Wake, Komla Muni in the past. Ombebo Kotoko Liberty near there. You know, so it is good for our league. It gives it a certain attention. And DR Congo league because of Linde Hasselfolk or DR Congo players near there. It is good, but you know. Na ya dream yenso ye hu kakra.
Okay. Last words season ya ye ba be kom no date na be ba month ni ade no 6 to 9th September and ye be she league na say 29th and so fixtures no ba month date na ba month no sa next year and next season Ghanaians expectation into the season. So Ghanaian sponsor and a headline sponsor.
We are working very hard to get a headline sponsor. Marketing team no juma.
Okay.
Sisi ayeka say you bought a lot of off-season competitions for Enquires. Emma U15 omo bo mo tournament pram pram. We are KGL Foundation Adaroma omo and a sponsor for the under 17 championship. You bought regional under 17 championship no and also pram pram. Ewie no Kobo Division 1 League Super Cup in Swatre. Division 1 League Super Cup no a mini off-season tournament. 3 teams now qualify our mobile league, you know. Into way Basake Holy Stars, Young Apostles, and a Vision FC Kaho, Oko United Kaho, Techiman Heroes Kaho, Techiman Liberty Kaho, Hoho United Ekaho. Inti omuna omoko 8 club competition omuna omoko Division 1 League Super Cup no. Nyame aduma 29th of this month and you be release Premier League fixtures no.
Okay.
Just to add to the build up to next season. 9th of September and you be the GFA Awards. The Anna Best Player, Top Scorer, Young Player of the Year, Best Referee, Best Assistant Referee, Best Female Referee. And it's 9th September. And then the weekend of 6th to 9th. And so now you be starting a league.
Okay.
Yes, indeed, those are confirmed dates. Division 1 be started November.
Okay.
October. And now a Mano season also started November. But weekend now you be started Premier no. So week now Black Stars will match.
Okay.
In terms of rendezvous am I?
League,
you know. Now you Black Stars also.
Okay.
Yeah. There will be BRC. I mean, the challenges are there. We acknowledge the challenges. We like the fact that Ghana for dome football. Sebi me pese yedi nkugu be batame.
Yeah.
I will try as much as possible to excel in whatever I do. Sayako na year omo enya butrema yen. There are a lot of intervention programs yedi aba bontin. Ye try say yebeye ama ye football no. Enya nentomapa edefra. It may not be the best. I don't think we are the best. I don't think we are there yet. but we shall get there.
Fantastic. Boss, yeah, that's to say over Srain, the Yamisha. Marty, you're sure when you say Briano Brown.
Every time we all free, me sunny, and I'm a druha.
Yeah, that's a pa. Ebusia, aha, and I yet see Madam May, Madam Silva, Yenda must say more the time in BP, and so it's say, Yenya penny Cassia pa, question Biano, ne say you be son esa or qua, a bad din say ye be to me, and Yanni be as I say, young Quani a pedal. Afo from so parenting ne yano no na say question bia ye bisa no na oyia edi emayen enso ewo na Omarion de ade we etu manim from yen Syria collar 49 nana AK Abbas nti o say happy birthday enkoma Madia Austin Abbas yaya our community 23 or see if you papa 49 nana or inti 49 nana say ne ba Madia Austin Abbas yaya our tema community 3 in our community 23 rather in your birthday inti happy birthday to Madia Austin Abbas yaya 49 nana baneo nyame nhyira onto nkwanem na onye wo kese enso ewo ho yako Jesse
and yes, yeah, and maybe Honoma, ye penche moon, one ya. The obvious are kind of different. A man when you different perception about young football, no near. I say, Bobby or Ben, I think a GBC, a band and come start by now. Watch it, maybe I say no. That is a bit matter. Yeah, I'm going to know. Then I said, ultimate Abraham, your bet no French, I'm a bearding. Etimi akon kanda me boss ye kono de na me wehye Samuel Awodo okay na me sister kuma ba ko a oku school baby bilingual preparatory school East Legon me wish no happy birthday ene wonya 12 years there be also person we doctor also person medical doctor ntino said any said who so person medical doctor ne de me so me dem paibo bia beta na Yankopon so ntimi amwa no na this who so person medical doctor no Bibia so intimate famantino once again no me wish Samuel Awodo happy glorious birthday and confirm any abusian for no enyina
yara si abusian ya sole so na maminchi a me mame Mrs Hannah Ayenu awosum owo mi etie show nti Mrs Hannah Ayenu live awosum o tie show no maminchi ano na mpacho say
o tie show no
suhum ai say suhum na me fio
Ofisu
me fi sun pa
sun eva
me fi sun unim so ate
oh of course
so ate na me fi
me na me tia ikoche
oh wow so ate na me fi
really
me fi so ate pa
dina wa grab mu mu ya ding
ai me fi so ate
anyway, I see. Me was boy.
Oh, okay.
But me transfer home. And then later to Kumasi and finally in Accra.
Oh, okay. Ain't you crap me one?
Mamma crap me.
Okay.
Mammy February.
Okay. All right.
Bam papaya. Papaya Asante.
Okay. Enti me mama Mrs Hannah you know was mama nchia me bra penny Mr Kofi Ayenu o swate mama nchia wife sister Mary minchia no na nkwala no kwasi kwadwo ene ma minchia obibi abusua yeda wase se mutie yen ehwe yen efiti no nkron bremu ababesi samre nyame nhira mo no nka mo ya sorry so DJ Omarion de nwum de eba beto aso de ama sa akosi se no nine bo a me sister penny yes nanadwa silky edi ankwanoma ebeba obom sa akosi 6 no nsia bo akase ebo beba bo no otwenso a hia obofo na onfa amansan su no emeto asomam ya kre obibia nyame nhira obibia